Yeah, welcome to the Yinnar Football Netball Club Recreation Reserve. Yinnar versus Mirboo North. Round, yeah, that's a good question. One of the rounds, so got Ange and Dean Suares here.
Cannizzo from Mirboo North and Dean Suares
From Yinnar Football Netball Club. So
not a bad afternoon, Dino?
No, the weather's been pretty kind to us, I think, Ange. Bit of a shower there during the first quarter of the reserves, and I think it's going to hold off.
Holds off, the ground's looking not too bad, and just for the reserves, good win to Yinnar, 22 goals, 21-153 to Mirboo North, 1 point. So Mirboo North a little undermanned there, Dino, but the team looked pretty good, Yinnar.
Yeah, Yinnar reserves are travelling okay. Only lost the 3 games, I think, but look, it's a pretty experienced side too, our reserves, and full credit to the Mirboo North. They're out there. Our co-president actually filled in from James Mills as well, so that's what country footy's all about. So
looking forward to a good tussle today. Mirboo North versus Yinnar, arch rivals. You've got the two, Daniel and Josh, both coaching respective teams.
Yes,
so I know. Last time at Mirboo North, Yinnar did win, and I know. Spoke to Josh after the game, but it's pretty personal there between the two brothers, mate, the Taylor brothers.
And I think the year before, the game was won by Mirboo North here in the last kick of the day. I think Nashy might have put one through after the siren or on the siren, so it's been pretty close. But look, we've got a few out today too, so don't. I'm not discounting Mirboo North today. No. They're a proud club. And there's a bit of experience out there still, just looking at them warming up in front of us. So yeah.
They are. Mirboo North, they've only won, I think, 3 games or 4 games for the year, but probably not where they have been. But over the decades, but they'll be in a rebuild phase. Got a lot of kids out there. There's probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 kids that coached, umpired over through the juniors and all that there today. So they're in probably a rebuild phase. But one thing's for sure, that Mirboo North Yinnar is always a pretty competitive game.
Yes,
and both
you're right, Ange.
We might be, like you said, it might be a bit better than what we think.
Mirboo North are a proud club, and I think you got under 15s out there today.
Yep.
What's his name again?
From Mirboo North?
Yeah,
young Woodall, Max Woodall.
Max Woodall, I think,
so he might be even out.
15s,
he is, mate. He's come up through the juniors, and I don't know if he's playing as if he's lining up out there. I can't see him.
I think they said he was named. He's already played in the under 15 today as well, and he acquitted himself well there.
Yep, son of Paul and Rachel, Mirboo North. Paul, obviously, a very good, never seen him play football, this old man, but very good cricketer, and comes from a sporting family, so there he goes there. So, exciting day for young Max as well.
Yeah, that's great. That's good. And as you said, they're blooding some young kids, and that's the future of any football netball club. So,
and I believe, Dino, that you had a young fellas at Chef. Who was it today that come in playing his first game of?
First game today. Let me just have a look at that list. I'm just a bit puffed. I've done the seconds umpiring.
Chef is
Jack Chesham.
That's it. Yeah,
number 27, who's come through our
juniors,
junior squads.
Yep.
There's also another first gamer, a player who recruited through Morwell, played quite a bit of Morwell seconds. It is Thomas Russell, Moustache, number 3, 53.
Moustache. We'll be on to him.
Moustache, so that's his first game.
It's a cloudy, cold afternoon, but no rain as yet. The Yinnar footy ground looks in pretty good nick considering the rain that we've had, Dino. So hopefully it'll hold up and the rain stays away for us.
I think, Ange, we're pretty lucky we haven't had any rain because this ground does chop up, as a lot of them do this time of year. And the only heavy spot's that centre, really. So the rest of it is tacky. It's definitely footy boots out there when you were on the round when I was umpiring. But no, I think the rain's going to hold off and we'll get a good game of footy in here today.
Well, if the rain comes in, I think the way the wind's blowing, mate, slightly from these, we might get a bit wet in here, mate. But
we might have to give up then.
Might have to duck for cover and go and do it from the bar. But anyway, looking forward to a good game here. The men in green are going out there in the middle as the boundary umpires run out to the respective corners. Both teams just having a look and having a chat, final words before they start, and off we go.
And it was big Leon's 500th game umpiring the thirds today from the umpiring panel, so we made him feel welcome early on. That's a great effort. That's a terrific effort. We've got Budgie out there who's going to lead us off umpiring there, who had his thousands odd game here a month ago.
Yep. So beautiful.
He's on the bench anyway.
So we're shaping up for a good game, and
I think so. Look, I think, irrespective of ladder positions, we had a pretty tough hit out against Newborough where we got pipped. In the last 5 minutes, we hit the front, and then Newborough kicked the telling goal, last goal of the game. So, look, we might have a few tied legs too, but I'm guessing Mirboo North too. Where they play last week?
Yep. They were down, I think, Stony Creek last week.
So it would have been a bit of a slog down there, I reckon. Yeah. Geez, on that ground.
It would be, mate. We're set up for a good. So you got we have Yinnar who are 6th, playing Mirboo North 11th.
Yeah. There's not much in the top 6. It's a pretty even competition this year. Really, top 6 at the moment. But we've got to keep winning to actually stay in the finals. Whereas a week ago we're only one game off second spot. So that's how tight it is.
It's good competition to beat when it's like that. So here we go. Umpire holds her up, and we're ready to go. Mirboo North versus Yinnar. Umpire balls it up. Yinnar get the tap out to go down. Taylor going for it, and through comes number 5.
5. That's Henderson for Yinnar.
Gets it out to the side here. Who's that, Dino, in front of us there?
Let me get me bearings there.
Reece Kratzat spoils the forward line there for Yinnar. They get the ball out. There goes Big Campbell, clears the ball and finds Peters. Peters going for the ball, comes through. He keeps it. He gets a quick kick away. Peters clears out. And there he is, Nash. Nash takes a strong mark there on the centre wing.
You have to be
Nash looking for someone. He's got leads. He's going, come on, give me something. Nash just goes to the side and he finds Kerr. Kerr takes an easy mark on the half-forward flank. Huddy Kerr, they're steadying the ball up. They go inboard and he finds Damo Turner. Turner drops the mark but goes for Taylor. Crash bang overcome Yinnar. They get the ball out, they clear it. He's just a hurried kick only to find Bo Peters. Bo Peters goes back. He did take off, but he... Not quite.
The umpire's giving the benefit down there. That'll be play on now. It's moving north.
Kratzat, it is, and he gets the ball. Yep, to young Ronnie. There's Peters again. Five or six possessions in about two minutes. Big Lambourne takes off, gets handballs inboard to Damo Turner. Turner, long thump and kick into the forward line. The pack flies, no one gets the ball. They're down as a goal, and he kicks a goal. Who was that? That was young Max Woodall. Max Woodall for Mirboo North in his second senior game, kicks the first goal for Mirboo North.
That's the 15-year-old.
That's him.
Yes, that was a good goal, good play, yeah.
Moving North. Play well.
Moving off of it, all the play. It's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard, mate. Righto.
Good start by Mirboo North there.
Good start off.
We're getting told to shush down here.
We've already been told to shush down. We're above the Mirboo North box, so probably the last thing they want to hear is us talking. But anyway.
And if Mirboo North continue winning, I might have to leave.
So good start.
Good start by Mirboo North. Yeah, they had a fair bit of the ball there. It's only come down this end one, stand to the southern end, as we call it, in the Yinnar Rec Reserve.
Yep. Beautiful ground, this, Dino.
Yeah, it's a good setup. It's a good setup. But like I said, it does get a bit wet and damp, and boggy. But hopefully we can get through the season. We've got a prelim this year, so
beautiful.
We're hosting. So here we go again. Budgie's going to throw it up. I don't think there was a decisive win there, so it's Budgie's again.
Big Liam Eads, a ruckman there, is he?
Yeah, Liam Eads. So who's Mirboo's ruckman?
Yep, that's Big Brooks,
Joey Brooks. He's been around and he's got a lot of experience. Henderson missed it from Yinnar there. Ooh, benefit of the doubt there. He got through the pack, Mirboo. That's Johnson from Yinnar to Grinstead Jones. This is a young bloke. I've just got to try and pick him up.
Yep, number 53, mate.
53.
So Russell.
Riley Adams. Joffa Riley Adams. Sitting on the half-forward line for Yinnar here, and Budgie's called for it. It's going to be another throw-up. I think Mirboo are on a bit here. It's a bit willing.
Early days.
Ned Marsh rucking for Yinnar there. Henderson tried to shark it.
Comes through, got caught though, and here comes Big Campbell. You going Yinnar there, Dino?
Yinnar wrapped up there. Yinnar wrapped up in the tackle. So it'll be another throw-up. That was one of the Johnson brothers there, 37.
Yep. Up they go. Geez, big fly by Brooks. He's given you a free kick too. Yep, you said you held on to him. Actually gave him a thump up as he went. So is he giving? I know he said he's got up on him.
Number 40 for Yinnar is Ned Marsh. He's pretty good kick. He's from down Drew and Warrigal way.
Righto. So he's about 40 out. Going to be kicking.
Yeah, he'll be kicking from about 40. He's on the 50, just past the 50 as he's ready to approach the goals here. No wind at all at the moment.
Nice looking kick there. Is it? That's a good goal.
I think he's just snuck that through. Mate. Yeah, probably 35 metres out the end there. So
doesn't matter how you put them through, mate. That's a goal. So
scores are level.
At the 3-minute mark here at the Yinnar
Rec Reserve.
So good start, Dino. Good pace.
Yeah, good pace. Both sides are putting themselves in. It's
and pretty clean use of the ball so far.
I think the key to Mirboo North, they can get it down to the big Nashy. Obviously he's a seasoned footballer and he's a big body,
big strong man.
So they'll be looking for him all day. We tend to struggle a bit in our ruck. So Liam Eads going to go up against Brooksy here again. Brooksy's run that convincingly.
And they go. There's a heap of them there. Stuck in the middle. Kerr goes down, gets caught with it. Goes, hang on. And umpire says, I'll have it. He'll ball it up, centre wing.
It's the centre wing just in line with the centre throw-up area again.
Up they go. No one gets it. Brooks a little clever kick away, and he finds, that's Peter. Rory Peter fumbling away, and here comes Bo Peters, a young fella, but he gets beaten there by number 3, McCall. And then young Ronnie spoils it. So nice ball went over it's gone over the line.
So we know the throw in. Let's see who can test the ruck here. We got Liam Eade.
Tyrone Stevens there, number 29. Calling him Ronnie. So
yep.
Up they go. No one really won that one out, but they're all in the bottom there, and Stacks in the middle. Umpire says I'll have it. So
another throw up here, just on the centre wing. Yeah, 15 metres out from the boundary.
Very far, is it?
No.
Up they go. Brooks, nice little tap there to Campbell. Campbell gets a little hurry kick, and they're only going to find, is that McCall? Harry McCall.
Harry McCall, young Harry McCall, one Yinnar juniors.
Yep, good footballer, good cricketer too, mate.
Yes.
Yep. He finds his little teammate.
That's Bobby Linton who's going for it for Yinnar there. He handballs it off to... that's Zork, young Zork. Got that,
yep.
Just kick that out. Ned Marsh handballs it over.
He's been in it so far, Marsh, hasn't he? Number 24 is that?
Looks like a strong mark to Mirboo North. Yeah, chopped it off there coming through centre half forward.
Young Bo Peters had a good game so far. Finds Brooks up here, takes a mark, and you got, yep.
He's got the overlap handball out.
Running past. In they go, is Campbell again. Is he going to beat the boundary? He's going to beat him, though, and he did. So
it's around the half forward line there for Mirboo North attacking end. Mirboo North's attacking end.
Shannon Kennedy ran past there nice, didn't quite find the mark, but in they go. Here it comes. Ruckman set. Gets one in the back. He's played for it at the Academy Wood, and he's got it.
I think he did. I think he did lean forward there.
He's done well.
He's not the best kick in the world, Liam Eade. Let's see what he does with this one.
He's got the kick.
He's a ruckman.
Tell you what, it looks all right to me, mate. From there, he gets a fight. Well, it's a nice drop mark, number 42.
42 is one of the Johnsons again. Daniel Johnson.
He's been caught with the ball, though. Got caught. And Bo Peters again. Peters having a crack in first quarter. Kicks it on the swings round on the right, looking for his teammate. And there's Max Woodall again, the young 15-year-old, playing his, I think, second senior game.
Second or third senior game. He's already got a goal. He's already played a game in the under 15s this morning.
He goes in board looking for Nash. Nash crash. You get into the pack and he gets it again. And here he goes. He gets caught, gets brought down. The ball
Yinar's going to try and clear here. It's young Chesham got his first senior touch there. A handball clearing it out of the back line. Looks like Mirboo North are going to run this down on the wing if he can pick it up. That's a good pick up there, and a handball back to his mate.
That was Kratzat. Whoop, that's Kerr. Yep.
I think he got chopped on the arms there, so he's going to play on there with this new rule.
Yep,
no mark there to Mirboo North, but he's off. He's picked it up.
Took straight off and kicks it long into the forward line. He's usually looking for his Taylor. Oh, it's a good, strong mark. That's young Max Woodall. Is that Woodall?
I reckon it might be Woodall again.
It is Woodall. He's taking a mark back into the pack there. Strong, gutsy mark there, right on the goal line. He's on 10 metres out. He's on
probably
a sharp angle.
Probably not a sharp angle. He can probably run around if he wants to open it up.
I dare say he may.
He's pretty confident coming in.
He is coming in.
Runs around and slots his second, if that's him.
He does, mate. It's him. That's him. Young Max Woodall. So he's put it through. Gutsy mark there, running back into the pack.
They're going to have to show him some respect down there, I think.
A bit of presence, and that's twice he sort of rode the tackle, backed into it. He's done well. You see Nash into the contest. You got, they double teamed him, bored him to ground, and then you had.
Yeah, so it was a smart football by Nash too. I think he drew the other player to him, and allowed the young Woodall to come in and take a good contested mark. So back to the centre. It comes for Budgie to throw it up again. So we got Mirboo North 2-0-12 to Yinnar 1-0-6. It's pretty tight here.
8.5 minutes gone, first quarter. Ruckman fly. He got that tap down, looks like, and Damo Turner gets the mark, immediately takes off. Thumping left foot, and he goes long, straight in the forward line, no doubt looking for Nash. The pack flies. Ball spills, get the tap out round the back, and off they go. They've ran it out of the back line quite nicely there. Number 13.
Jack Dean clears it for Yinnar. Number 22, which is Hutton. Bo Hutton
takes off straight away and gets
poor kick was intercepted there in the half-back line. So they play on Mirboo North.
There's Brooks again.
He's been pretty prominent, Brooks.
He has, mate. Looks for his teammate. Well cut off there by number 44 for Yinnar.
That's a ruckman's kick.
From Milaro, is it?
Seb Femilaro from Yinnar with the long sleeves.
Yep.
Seb's one of our young up-and-coming wingmen.
Played good against us last game too, I remember him. So
So going down the Yinnar's forward line, but it looks like Taylor has been tripped for Mirboo North. Is that the coach, is it?
That was Stevens.
Stevens, sorry, yep. Blonde hair.
Yep, they look the same.
They do look the same.
The bleached blonde hair.
Not sure where to go. He's going to go out wide, around towards the scoreboard wing. They set themselves. 44, Seb Familaro nearly brought that down, but it's tapped clear. That might have been Henderson that cleared that for Yinnar into the forward line, and it's going to go out there just probably 20 metres in there from the forward pocket.
So they've made about 50 metres out of that kick, and good spot for Yinnar to be. So they'll set. Yep, what 15, 20 metres from goal.
So this is where the AFL. This is a set play for the AFL.
It is
usually Ange, but I'm not sure about in mid Gippsland.
You're right, mate. You're right. Just go, get the ball and run. And there goes. And they go. Is that there for? Is that for Familaro again?
No, that was Familaro. I think they got tackled trying to get rid of it. So be another throw in, I think here. Just ran from the forward pocket.
So pretty hot game at the moment. Both teams going well and pretty fierce, pretty fair.
10-minute mark, and it's Mirboo North leading by one straight kick, one goal. A good throw in by the boundary there, plenty of distance.
That's big. Campbell comes crashing through, but I think he always dropped it. He tried to do a little bit too much there, mate. And
yeah, I think so. You don't get much prior. You don't get much prior this day and age, but he took the second tackle on and got held up. So that's
Familaro's going to take the kick.
Familaro with the long sleeve on, trying to. What is he?
He's probably 45.
45. He's he might struggle. He might struggle with the distance. Young Seb, he's better on the run.
He's backing himself, mate. I tell you what, Dino, he's shanked it to the left.
He got the distance, but he didn't get the accuracy. So that's Yinnar 1-1-7 to Mirboo North 2 straight 12.
So Blair to take the kick out, looking for places. No lead, so he just decides to kick on and finds his teammate in number 11, Lambourne. Lambourne comes inboard and finds Campbell. Campbell takes an easy mark there.
That Campbell's been pretty prominent, Ange, for Mirboo with the blue helmet on. Here he goes again, Campbell.
Here he goes again. Campbell, you tried a bit too much. That was Paneri. Paneri back to Campbell again.
That was strong work by Campbell, but do you think he might have chopped
for Turner, but he didn't find him, and they intercept, and that's a nice.
That was Familaro again.
Oh, that's a gutsy effort there. And
that was Johnson from Yinnar, one of the Johnson brothers.
Did he throw that? He's pulled him. He said,
it was a one-handed, one-handed handball.
Yep.
So it was a
throw. Julian Blackford, Big Jules, sort of trying to tap her away, and the umpire was right there.
One of the experienced Mirboo footballers, Jules, an ex-Yinnar coach.
Was he?
Yeah.
Ex-Yinnar coach.
And he had the last laugh against us in the grand final. He went from Yinnar to Mirboo North and beat us in the seniors. Yes.
Yep. There you go.
So this is Ned Marsh for Yinnar, number 40, lining up. Probably 30 metres out in the end, 35.
Looking pretty confident here.
Nearly directly in front.
Yep.
Left footer.
That's a goal. That's a nice looking kick.
So at the 12, nearly 13-minute mark, Yinnar have just snuck in front. So what are they, 2-1? It'll be 2-1, 13.
That could have been me there, Dino. That's all right, mate.
I left school at 15.
Yeah, maybe that's why we're up in the box up here, mate, not down there. That makes two of us. But anyway, good game of footy going on here. 13 minutes gone, first quarter, 2-1-13, plays 2 goals 12, Yinnar's way. Some good passions of play. The rain stayed away, and let's hope it stays away. They're in the centre, ready to go up the ruckman.
Looks like Yinnar got Grinstead Jodes on the ball now. Can't miss him with the long sleeves on there. That's him who clears that now for Yinnar. So this is Ned Marsh attacking it again, I think. He's overrun it. Big Jules Blackford. Bit of experience there. That was a free kick too.
So Bo's been in amongst it all day today, so he's probably got 6 or 8 possessions already. So young Peters.
Number 4, is it? Yeah, from Mirboo North. He's been prominent.
He has. Jules gets a ball and goes out wide.
Uses his experience. That's a good kick.
Beautiful kick. Kennedy inboard to Turner
just had his kick smothered, but the ball's still going forward at this stage.
That's what's happened here. The umpire got him too high.
Too high, or he might have been holding him off the ball. So it's come back to the centre for Mirboo North.
So that.
Who's at the top?
Damo Turner. Turner just goes a little left foot. What's happened here? He's going. The umpire says no. You'll kick it over.
He's going to come over the mark. That's Budgie. He's lined him up again.
Yes, that's right.
Good senior umpire, Budgie.
Umpires doing what they're doing.
1,000-odd games there not long ago.
So now he goes long, Turner goes long, kicks it up high, and the pack forms. Campbell gets hit to the front, the pull comes down, Yinnar comes streaming through. Do I have it? No. Ball's on the ground. Can't really see who's. It's just stacks in the middle down there. They're going in hard everywhere, but no, the umpire says I'll have it. So
He'll have it there. Nowhere to go, you know. So what is it? What are we? Probably
flank.
50 metres out.
Moving
More or
north
less
end.
directly in front, moving north end. The umpire
Up they
throws
go,
it
Brooks.
up. Moving north, win that tap out. You know, win a clearing kick that's
There he
only
is
gone
again.
as
Peters.
far as Peters. Young Bo
Peters.
Peters has been pretty prominent with the long
Killing it.
sleeves.
And that's young Harry Mahoney. Mahoney getting chased. Did he have it?
He might
It's
have
a
been.
good tussle there. Two young blokes going forward. He's going to have to be careful. He's not over it.
Could have
Play
been
on,
too
says the
hot.
umpire, and they take it over the line. So another junior for Mirboo North, Harry Mahoney, played a lot of juniors through here and playing his senior football.
Thought it might have been
this year.
too high on moving north then. So
Although they could have probably played it holding the ball. too.
yeah,
He wasn't making much
either
effort.
way, you don't know which way they're going to play it sometimes these days. They do a good job, these umpires.
They do. Up they go. Get the big thump out. Looks like who's that? Not McGowan.
Joffa for Yinnar.
And beats them all. Although he's giving them a bit of what for there, a bit of tension, but that's all right. So the ball, what'd you say, on the boundary, half forward flank?
Half forward flank area, just probably just 10, 20 metres in from the Yinnar coach's box there.
Kerr
So
off
the young
north.
umpire's going to throw it in. Who we got rucking here? We got Bobby.
Yep.
It's a pretty hotly
That's
contested
Richardson.
ball.
Richardson is Ruckman for Moving North. That's Lambourne takes a good strong mark.
Number 11 for
Cut
Moving
him off.
North.
That's
He's been pretty
Lambourne.
prominent
Lambourne,
early
he has
too.
been, mate. But what do they do? They didn't have much to go to. He's just kicked it to space and kicked it to three Yinnar players. So
That's Ned Marsh who gets a
They're
clearing
off.
handball there. So Yinnar are attacking here, streaming through. He just got rid of that in time. It was a good chase for Moving North.
good effort.
So this could come unstuck for Yinnar here. Bit of experience by Jules Blackford in there. It's a bit of a hot ball there at the moment. Young Joffa for Yinnar tried to get a clearing handball. That's one of the Johnsons in there.
They got
It's not going anywhere at the moment, Ange.
They didn't, mate. They had a real good chance there.
Yep,
They
yep.
3-1. And Moving North, they sort of
So
fumbled
this is
around.
Zach Cantrell, who's a left footer that's from
Cantrell,
Yinnar.
beautiful-looking
Beautiful
kick.
pass
Yep,
to
finds
number
his teammate.
6.
Who's number 6 there for
Is
you
Matty
guys?
Dykey.
Yep. He's going. What's he doing? He's going.
A
He's just
little bit far
plays
for
on.
him for Dykey, so he swung
is that a
around
fair
onto that
crack?
right.
Yep.
It was always going to go that side.
So 16 minutes gone. 2-1-13.
To 2-0-12. So it's only a point in it. Moving off to kick out.
Lambourne kicks it out and finds Kratzat. Kratzat immediately plays on. Big long kick coming up, looking for Nash. The pack goes up. Nash what a mark by Nash.
Yeah,
Just
good
experience. Big strong lad.
Against a good experience, defender too in Chapman. So
He just sets a kick in and finds his mate in Paneri. Paneri takes an easy mark there on the wing. He looks inboard, looking for Campbell. Does he find him? Campbell overruns it. Scoop up there, number 37.
37 is one of the Johnsons.
They get a long kick here. Three Moving North players. Kratzat gets the ball, goes inboard, finds his teammate. Ronnie gets the ball, goes back.
So 29, who's that? Sorry, for Moving North?
29. We just called him Ronnie, mate.
Ronnie.
What is his name?
Yep.
He's one. Taylor plays on immediately, and they go, "What's going on?" The umpire says, "Comes back."
I think he's going to call that. There was no advantage there.
No. What's going on here? He's giving him
No,
50, has he? He's dragged. Yep. He's given him 50. I don't know what happened there.
No idea what that
But
50
anyway,
Geez, that hurts. That'll put Moving North right on the probably 10 metres there. directly in front. Tyrone
mate.
Stevens.
That's
Ronnie,
right.
fair enough.
So that's a 50-metre penalty. I didn't see what that was for, but anyway, who's got the kick? Is it Nash?
Yeah, no idea what that kick was, or what that 50 was for, but they're right on it these days, the umpires. You can't do much.
So Nash is saying, I don't know, he's doing some pointing. Hello, so he's not taking
It's
the
not
kick.
not Nash's kick. It's 35 for Mirboo North, which is Josh Smith.
Smith, okay.
Josh Smith.
He's giving another 50. So I dare say there was a bit of back chatting going. I think I heard it from here, my man. And
This is
umpire says you can come for a walk with me right outside the goal line, about 10 metres out, and maybe next time.
And that gives Mirboo North a goal. There's no way knowing he can miss this. It's undisciplined football from Yinnar. That's 100 metres, and a goal. Probably 18 minutes, 37 gone. So it wouldn't be much to go. Probably 4 minutes, I'm guessing. Mirboo North hit the front.
They had it on the. It was just like 50, 60 metres out on half forward flank. It was just a mark, and from there, 2 50-metre penalties, 100 metres straight in front.
One of them was for back chatting. We weren't sure what the first one was for, but
anyway, that's what the umpire's are there for.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Dino, these days they make it really clear. You just got to zip up.
Yes,
you can't
that's
back
right.
chat,
There's no dissent or anything. It's hard.
And you see it in the AFL, they pretty much.
Yes.
You just can't give away goals like that.
And Yinnar, unfortunately, have been a bit undisciplined this year, and we've given away quite a few 50s, so that one hurts.
The ball goes up so deep again against Richardson. Brooks. That's Richardson going up there, the ball in the centre. Bit of stacks on the middle. Taylor's got hold of him, and they're going to ball it up again.
So throws it up again. Then we got Liam Eade against, who was that for Mirboo North?
Richardson.
So Eade got a quick kick out, and number 7 for Blairy, Jared Blair, is it?
Jacob Blair.
Jacob Blair. Played footy with his dad, Gavin, for many years.
That was Big Eade come and smash it through, was it?
Yeah, it's gone sort of forward, Mirboo North's advantage, possibly. Seb Familaro's in there trying to knock it out. I've got to try and clear this other.
That's in the back.
That's in the back.
Yep, that's Young Mahoney. It looks like Harry Mahoney.
Number 12 for Mirboo North.
Mahoney plays on, finds Taylor. Taylor goes in, looks for the big, is that Big Jules Nut? They bring it down, and that's Yinnar, 39.
It's Zach Control who got the clearing handball out. They're going to get this clear, Yinnar. Seb Familaro now, not sure where to go, but he's gone back inboard to Grinstead Jones. Back to Familaro, who streams out of the half-back there.
Nicely, Dino. That's a good mark there by Lambourne. Good, strong mark.
He's been pretty prominent too, Lambourne.
Had a good year. Good, strong player.
Good, strong player in the back line.
Finds Blair on the wing, opposite side of the ground.
Kicks it to 15 from Mirboo North. Hudson Kerr
plays on automatically, and he's looking for, who was that? See who that was, whoever that was, but they've got the kick on forward, Mirboo North. That was number 22.
Yeah, Mirboo North kicked one out of bounds in the full there. He got slung as he kicked it, so he didn't have much chance there. So Yinnar will be able to reload here and try and bring it in, from just round from the point post. It's Harry McCall is who's got it. No, it's not. Number 11 is Brendan Chapman, one of our experienced footballers.
So Chapman with the ball, switches it across the ground to find
Seb Familaro.
Familaro, he's had a good quarter.
He had a good quarter. He's just got to watch this second kick here. So that's not a good kick, but
wasn't a good kick.
It's a ball.
Riley Adams in there, was it?
Riley Adams. But Mirboo
North's got more hands. Who's it going to go to here? It's gone nowhere, right? About 10 metres out.
And Yinnar's going to rush it through. Geez, no, it hasn't been rushed through. It's still in play, just on the, just ran from the point post.
Missed opportunity there for Mirboo North. There was no Yinnar players around.
It was ran into trouble, and Yinnar were able to hold it up. So Budgie will throw it up.
So it's about 10 metres out.
Yeah, 10 metres out. Mirboo North's attacking end.
Another goal here would be handy for Mirboo North, but not if you're a Yinnar supporter.
So Jack Dean's trying to pick it up there for Yinnar. I'll tell you what, Mirboo North might clear
Nash. And Nash puts it through. Woodall again, so Mirboo North get another goal. Young Max Woodall.
Woodall's involved in that one. That was Liam Nash, was it, who finished it off?
He scooped it up, handed it to the big fella Nash, and you know what? They've been working pretty well as a team.
They have.
A lot of experience.
A lot of experience. He'd be good playing alongside Nashy there when you're a young kid. He's a big body, Nashy. So
you learn a lot from him.
Yinnar, 2-2 to Mirboo North here, 4 straight. Yinnar 2-2 to Mirboo 4 straight. Mirboo, wants to get a wriggle on here because we've got a couple of players out today. We don't want to take this game too lightly. So Mirboo North looking good at this stage.
Just playing a good structure, and the ruckman go up.
Yes, they are. We're just going to try and get it.
Gets a tap out. And he's held, and they go to the umpire, so it's a ball it up. So Mirboo North playing with a bit of desperation, using the ball maybe a little better.
Yeah, I think so. Just using the ball going forward. Yeah, Yinnar made a few changes. Looks like Familaro's sitting down the forward line at the moment. We just can't get it clear of the centre.
No.
I think it's going to be.
That's Big Campbell comes crashing through and gets it down, and they're going to barrel it up again.
He's been pretty strong, that Campbell, with the blue helmet on.
He's had a good quarter. Big body, he goes straight for the ball. So Big Brooks is going to go up against Eaters it, and up they go. And looks like someone from Yinnar race to the ball.
That's 51 who's played. It's his first senior game today. So he's got it out to Grinstead Jones.
Jones gets the ball.
Young Joffa for Yinnar's coughed it up there, but we're going to try and pick it up through Liam Eade.
Turn it up, and here he goes. He gets the hands out there. Brooks to Blair. Blair swings around. He's going backwards, puts him under pressure. Back to Turner.
It's Campbell again with the blue helmet on. He's been prominent early.
Turner finds Paneri on the wing. Paneri inboard to Kerr. Kerr gets it across to Peter. Peter streaming in, thumping left foot into the forward line for Mirboo North. The pack flies, but a nice mark taken there by Yinnar.
Jack Dean, who's
always been caught as the umpire says play on.
Benefit of the doubt, I think he just got his kick away.
Geez, they cleared that well. They haven't cleared that well. They did. And I think he's going to go dropping the ball, and it was a good tackle. So Hudson Kerr.
Young 27, I think, for Yinnar got caught there. Jack Chesham, his first senior game, so it's a bit different than the seconds. He got caught there.
So Kerr kicks it in, looking for Nash, no doubt. Nash flies, the pack goes up. Yinnar clear it well. Ball's to the full line.
Ned Mars got a nice handball there. Yeah, it's young Joffa for Yinnar. Riley Adams is going to try and clear it now. That's Burgee. His first game of the year, I think, for Yinnar. He played a game for Trelgan Seconds a couple of weeks ago.
Did he really? Yep.
So this is Seb Familaro is going to try and pick it up and clear it. It wouldn't be long to go. 24 minutes gone. So moving off, chop it off there in the half-back line. So you're moving north and clearing it through number 20 here now for moving north,
yep,
which
that's
is Damo Turner, the captain. Experienced campaigner.
He goes right in front of us. The pack's going to fly, and that's Reece Kratzak goes up, right in front of us, and they bring it to ground.
It wouldn't be, it'd probably only be a minute or so to go. So I want to try and get one back here, but
25 minutes gone, Dino.
Pretty
14
desperate.
Plays 24. Little boundary umpire
the young boundary's going to throw it in here.
Seen a lot of that this year, which is great to see.
Great to see. Liam E just gets his hand to that.
Big Brooks and Hut Kerr gets a little hurry kick, moves it forward.
This is Harry McCall that chops it up, and
nice kick by McCall,
Riley
mate.
Adams,
Beautiful.
number 53. He's
back to Familaro. Look at Familaro run there, mate. He's coming, thumping left foot into the forward line.
It doesn't give the forwards much opportunity at all, that kick. So it's been a clearing kick. It's Nash in there, but there's one of the Johnsons come through, and that was young McCafferty that come through and tapped it on.
There's about 5 players here. Yinnar plays to one
moving off. Said it himself. That was nearly a good mark there. It's going to be a throw up again. Umpire says I'll have that. So it looks like Burge will go up for the ruck for Yinnar.
45 metres out. Yinnar end.
I think the siren might beat Yinnar. Moving off, got a clearing kick out of the pack there. This is Ned Marsh who got a clearing handball away. Young Seb Familaro on his left foot again.
Beautifully for him.
But there's no one home.
That's a goal, is it?
No, he's marked it on the line. So that could be the last roll of dice, moving off, clear it out.
That's a beautiful looking kick
14,
from
who's been very prominent. That's Ben Campbell again.
He just goes, let's hold it up. Let's hold it up. It's not giving him a go. And Peter.
That was Kennedy, but it's moving off's advantage here. They've run through and cleared it through the wing there.
That was not the best kick in the world, but
Liam Eade from Yinnar I don't think that was the best kick either, but he just...
What's happened here? Umpire says you can have a free kick. Would have been, didn't pay the advantage?
No, didn't pay the advantage. 37 for Yinnar is...
They're just going to go straight home, Dino. They want a goal before that siren
that was Dean Johnson. There's a clearing kick down the Grinstead Jones. He's come through the Sam Familaro, who's a left footer. He straightens up on the run and he misses. I reckon that could be, we keep saying that, the last roll of dice. It's probably nearly 27 minutes gone. Moving off 4-0-24 to Yinnar 2-3-15.
Yeah, I thought Familaro had plenty of time.
Yeah, I think he could have. No talk. He probably could have. ran in another 5 metres, but he's
had a great quarter though.
He's had a lot of the ball, but moving off.
Campbell.
We're going to go in with a lead here at quarter time. The ball's gone behind the fence.
Gone behind the old Cypresses there.
The Cypresses. Who's got it now? Who's that? That's the captain, is it? For moving north.
That's Blair.
That's Jacob Blair.
They both got about the same amount of hair.
So he clears it out. That's a good kick. Experienced campaigner, Blairy.
Kratzak again.
Kratzak, he's been prominent too.
His dad was Dirk Kratzak. You might have played against him too.
In my day.
Yep. So the pack flies. No one takes a mark. Put down. Look like they get their hands in. They clear it.
That was Zach Cantrell who's got it back again. What's he going to do here? Run into trouble. He's handballed it into a pack. Looks like one of the Johnson brothers there that's going to try and clear it, but moving off have chopped it off. Nash, but only back as far as...
That was Woodall there with
the young Woodall again.
1 against 3 though, so
young Zach Cantrell's cleared it, but he's kicked it to no one. This is Campbell who's been prominent.
Run here if he gets a run out there. Gets a left foot kick in. There is Woodall. And
the ball siren beats him. So that's the end of the first quarter.
So, Dino, 2-3-15. Yinnar play 4 goals straight, 24 moving north.
I think
at the recreation reserve.
I think moving north a little bit desperate at this stage and using the ball a little bit better running out of the forward line. Looks like number 2 could be finished for moving north. Just in front of us here, Big Jules come off, hobbling off, and he doesn't look like he will probably go back on. I don't think he's an experienced campaigner, but he might be buggered.
Yeah. It's a big loss for Moving North if that's the case.
That's the case. But Moving North a little bit more desperate there. And as I said, they're using the ball a bit more constructively, I think. So
better in the forward line. I mean, it helped. I mean, young Woodall kicking 2 goals.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Nash being strong into the contest.
And it's always a danger man, Nash from Moving North. I think Moving North are lucky to have him. He should be playing at a higher level sometimes, but he obviously loves the club.
He does, mate. The Nash family straight Moving North through and through. And he went down to Footscray and played, as you know, or the
Yep.
Western Bulldogs, and
He's on their list. Yeah, that's right. He's on their list down there.
Yep, and but just look, he loves the town, loves the club, and so it's nothing wrong. And for Mirboo North, it's a real credit to have a guy like him around for these young blokes like Max Woodall today, and you've seen it.
That's correct. So young Max has kicked 2 goals. He's been prominent early. He's been a couple of prominent players for Mirboo, just looking in front of us. The blue helmet, 14. That's
Campbell.
Campbell and
Peters, number 4.
Number 4, Bo Peters. Is that the Peters family from Mirboo North as well?
Remember Wayne Peters?
Yeah,
that's
Peter.
his uncle.
Uncle. Yes,
his uncle.
Yep.
Brett and Kylie's mum and dad. They live in Mirboo North. His uncle played for Richmond, as you know. Wayne played for Morwell. There's certainly some. It's in the blood there. But what do you think that Tack Taylor will be saying to the Yinnar boys? Do you know?
I think you just a bit of composure, and put your head over the ball. Moving off, get a bit of a run on there. I thought, and didn't deny chances. You know what I mean. We're sort of lacking a bit going forward too, system-wise. So I think. He's going to have to say reset, moving off got a very young side out here, so don't discount the way they run the ball. So we've got to try and get in there and be accountable, and maybe a bit more one-on-one stuff and be a bit more constructive coming forward, I think. So
I think so, and for Mirboo North, they did move the ball well a couple of times out of the back line beautifully, but when they went through that sort of centre, they blazed away a couple of times to nobody, where Yinnar had 3-on-1. So if they can clean that up a bit from Mirboo North's perspective through that centre and hit targets, I tell you what, the game could be on.
I think so. It's only a goal and a half in it, so
it's early days too, Dino.
It is early days,
but it's not a bad way to start a good game of football. So
we could probably have a break, could we, Ange, at the moment?
I think so.
We'll
have a break and we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
So welcome back here to the Yinnar Recreation Reserve, where Yinnar are taking on Mirboo North. Yinnar 2 goals, 3-15, playing Mirboo North 4 goals straight, 24, second quarter about to begin. Dino, let's see what this one brings.
Yeah, accurate kicking by Mirboo North fans, 4 goals straight. So who we got umpire now is Bahadra again, is going to throw it up. We've got Liam Eade rucking against, I'd be guessing it'd be Brooksy for
Big Brooks.
North.
Big Brooks, mate.
Joe Brooks.
Up they go. And up they go, and Brooks gets a tap out, only to find, it's going to get caught up, and big Benny Campbell holds him up. And we've gained about 1 metre. And we're going to bowl it up again, eh?
So Budgie throws it up again. We've got Eade against Brooks again. Let's see if we can get a clear tap. Eade might have won that one. It's a scramble on the ground. Moving north, there's that prominent blue helmet again.
Campbell.
Clearing kick, Campbell. That's young Mills, who just might have won a free kick in there. He's one of our
juniors too, isn't he?
juniors as well.
Yep.
He's only a 16-year-old.
His dad's president, is that it or not?
Co-president was myself.
Yes,
that's his uncle.
His uncle, was it? Right.
Yes. There's a Mills prominent family in Yinnar. So going in hard there for
Yinnar.
Yinnar.
That was Wilkins with a big tackle over there.
So
his dad's Mark. You would have played against Mark Wilkins in the day.
Mark Wilkins,
yep, that's his young bloke.
Got a free kick here. They're going forward. There's a long kick into the forward line. That was Nashi versus Chapman. A couple of experienced campaigners there, and the ball's going. The boundary's going to beat them there. So it's probably on the half forward line there. Probably 40, 50 metres out.
Yep.
Ange.
Yep, I'd say even 50, 60 metres out. Other side of the ground. The cricket side, as I call it, mate. They ball it up. Big Brooks gets a tap out. Is that Mahoney there?
Mahoney
bit of
there
spills.
trying to get it out. Yes.
Can't see there. Yep.
Zach Cantrell might have won a free
Cantrell
kick.
did he? Yep. Up against. That's Peters. Bo Peters gets a free kick.
Peters. It was a moving off.
It's a nice kick, Peters. He immediately plays on and thumps a kick into the forward line. It looks like they're going to fly, but no one gets the ball. It spills over the back. Number 39.
Zach Cantrell, 39, picks it up, just lets it run over the line. So it's in the attacking sort of forward pocket area for Mirboo North again. So
looking good.
A goal here to Mirboo North would really hurt Yinnar. So umpire throws it in.
That was Smith. Smith gets a tap out to number 11.
Handballs it to Cantrell. Cantrell's gone back to Harry McCall. Jack Dean's got it for Yinnar at the moment. We'll clear it out. That's a mongrel-looking kick. It's a hot contest in there. Bobby Linton puts his head over the ball. One of the Johnson's brothers has got that.
Oh, that's a Turner. Goes one, goes two. Left footer two, gets in, looking for Nash. Nash takes a nice mark. And I'll tell you what, he'll probably have a go here, Dino.
I think he'll have a go from there. He's
35 metres out.
That was strong, tough football from Mirboo North.
Turner here went through one, went through another, got one a bit high, played on, found Nash. And I think Nash will have a crack at this.
He'll definitely have a crack at this. It's
certainly
within his range.
Yep. Get it. What's the umpire saying? Oh, hang on, he's going up. Boundary umpire, the way the drink's
hitting the drink boy out of the road there.
Young fella's just trying to do his job there. He's going to move out, and he's telling him still, can you keep going back? And Nash is going to line up. 40 metres out. Pretty good angle. I tell you what, it's a nice looking kick, but it's gone across to the right.
It was always to the right there, was it? I think. Is that the right?
Yep, that's the right, mate.
That's the right.
I think it is. I got my licence last year.
Chapman for Yinnar will clear it out. Let's see where he kicks. He's gone out towards the scoreboard wing there. Quick handball out of the pack by Yinnar. Let's see if they can get a run on here. That's Dyke who just clears it back towards the wing, really to no one there. That's Nardino who's got the ball there. Handballs it out to number 1. That's young Millsy who got disposed of after he got rid of it. There's no free kick.
That's good mark. Reece Kratzat, strong mark there.
He's been prominent.
He has played a good game to date. Another junior from Mirboo North comes in and finds a captain coach Taylor. Taylor and a Wilkins. Wilkins runs in and thumps into the forward line. It looks like looking for Nash, and Nash drops it. As Big E kicks it out.
He gets a chew.
Finds Famolaro, left foot. Who's in front of us? And here they go. Peter against number 39, and he streams away. Geez, he's got a bit of pace about him, mate. And he's paid the mark. No, he says no. You didn't mark it. Play on. And it's all heaped up there. Can't see who's what there, but anyway, the umpires. He thought he marked it, then he said play on. But anyway, it's going to be a ball up 35 metres out.
Decision in the end. They were a bit unsure, so he throws it up. Win the tap out there. It's gone as far as Mirboo North, and it's
they've got to run on here. Who's that, number 40?
Ned Marsh might have got it for Yinnar, but that Mirboo North have cleared it towards the boundary, right in front of the Yinnar.
Wilkins did well there. He tackled him down. They would have had to run on. He brought him to ground. Otherwise, they might have got a run on. So. Good play there by Mirboo North. Good defending, but it's 35, 40 metres out from the Yinnar goal.
Yep, throw in here, right, sort of 10 metres round from the point post. Good throw in by the young umpire there. Quick kick off the pack by number 9 for Yinnar, and there's another behind to Yinnar. So Yinnar move along to 2-4-16 to 4-1-26 at the nearly the 5-minute mark.
Mirboo North bring it straight in. Kennedy takes the mark. In the back pocket, looking to come inboard, stays wide, goes out, and he's looking for. There's Woodall goes up, but look, they'll have the numbers there, and they have.
That's Nardino who got disposed of after he kicked it, but the umpire said play on. Looks like Mirboo North might clear this. Budgie said give it here.
Good Good tackle there by that Yinnar play on Peters, because Peters would have got away there.
Yeah,
and
so that was young Mills for Yinnar.
Mills. So the young guns playing against the Brooks, gets the tap out. And here comes Taylor. Can he pick it up? And he doesn't. Did you have it? No, play on. There's Campbell going through. Yinnar got the numbers there. Wilkins lays a tackle, number 64 for Yinnar.
64 is Nardino.
Nardino, is this... that was Reece Kratzat's balls there. He gets her hands out and finds Blair. Blair goes across to, looks like Kennedy. Kennedy immediately plays on and thumping kick over towards the box. And there's young Woodall. Woodall, he drops the mark. Drops what he should have taken. And that's Famolare comes around and gives him one for his troubles. And Damo Turner says, you do that to one of our young blokes. It was pretty... That's it.
Young
Turner just letting him know, and that's good. They're sticking up for the young fella. So a bit going on there, bit of feel going on. And Woodall goes, I'll have none of that, and I'll just play on him. He's saying the game, and he kicks the ball, looking for Nash. Nash goes up, gets taken down, but they score. Well, what's happened there? He's tripped him, and they go play on.
So Nardino clears of Yinnar towards Ned Marsh, number 40, on right in front of the Mirboo North coaches box here. It's a bit of heat this game at the moment.
Bit of feel. Your young Woodall cop one there, so
but it didn't phase him. He didn't phase him. He just went back and took his kick. He didn't want to be involved in that scuffle at all.
Bounce a bit better when you're younger, Dino.
You do. So it's there. The band's probably right in front of the Yinnar social rooms there.
Sorry about that. We're right in front of the camera because Dino and I want to watch the footy, but so does the cameraman.
We get a bit of an angle here, so to throw in right in front of the Yinnar social rooms. Let's see, the young umpire's going to come in a couple of steps. So looks like Ned Marsh rucking against Brooks, is it, for Mirboo North?
Brooks, yep. Both held, but that's young Wilkins there.
That's young John, one of the Johnson brothers for Yinnar, clears it. Jack Dean's coming through.
He come through hard there, didn't he?
Hard there, but he's sort of got nowhere. It's a pretty hot ball. Turner.
Yep, Turner.
Got thrown over the boundary line and he had the ball, but nothing in it, so it'll just be a throw in. Still in front of the Yinnar social rooms.
Bit of fuel starting to come into this game there, Dean.
Yeah, that's right. There's one behind being kicked this quarter, I think, or two behinds maybe. So,
and 7 minutes gone.
Yeah, so a bit of heat in it.
So, that was Richardson. No one got the kick out there. Went to no one.
Got a bit of a soccer kick out of the ruck contest. Johnson's going to try and pick it up for Yinnar.
She's moving north pretty fierce on their tackling at the moment. They're putting a lot of pressure on Yinnar, not giving them much opportunity. So
they're a little bit cleaner with the ball moving north, in the first quarter and a bit. So
Richardson's going to go up against Marsh in the ruck here. 60 metres out. Half-forward flank. The ball goes up. Marsh thumping.
That's a good clearing thump by Marsh. Yes. Picked up by Burge for Yinnar. He handballed it back inside. Henderson hands it over. Grinstead Jones, going to be a shot on goal, is there, or has he centred it?
Oh, good mark, Taylor.
That's Taylor. The Mirboo North coach,
Yep, it is, mate, it is.
And as Yinnar player down at the moment, he might have got one in the kidneys.
He might have, and he just finds his teammate out there, and as that Lambourne takes a bounce, and is he going to take another? No, nice clearing, beautiful 30, 40 metre kick, but who's he kick it to? And he finds Smith.
Strong mark.
Smith takes a mark, immediately plays on. We're going into the forward line. He thump and kick up here. Young Woodall. It's a good strong mark there to number 3, and that's Henderson, is it? McCall.
Harry McCall clears it to Chapman. Chapman's gone across to Seb Famolaro and to Bobby Linton on the wing out there. So Bobby will go back and see if he's got any options. He's chipped it down towards the scoreboard there, and that is Riley Adams, I think, young Joffa, who with the funny scraggly hair there, goes back, and that's a mongrel kick. Burge for Yinnar punches it forward. Hotly contested ball there, but Yinnar have picked it up. Ned Marsh gets a kick towards Grinstead Jones. Who
takes a mark. Play on. Stevens has got him, wrapped him up, though. Stevens, and the umpire says 11. I thought he might have marked that, Dean, but anyway, umpire's in the best position.
Yeah, no, there's no disputing it by the Yinnar players. Obviously, it was touched. Grinstead Jones will just get on with it. So.
Paneri gets the ball out to Kerr. Kerr tries to smash. He's done too much there. He tried to do a bit too much, and the umpire says that's dropping the ball, and rightfully so.
That's sort of dropping the ball every day. He took the second tackler on. He had nowhere to go. That's the trouble. So
small little kick in it. Oh, big Campbell comes sprinting through. Is that Paneri down the? No, that's Lambourne. Lambourne gets it out to Blair. Blair kicks it towards and looking for Peters. Peters goes up, gets ball by Yinnar, but picks the ball up, gets banged to ground. Good tackle. And it's a hot potato down there on the opposite side of us. And Yinnar get the clearance, and they get. Is that a mark?
I think that could be a mark to Yinnar.
Something's happened down there. There's
been a collision.
Been a big collision down there.
The Yinnar player's got the ball. I think it's Yinnar mark.
Yep, that was against Lambourne, I think. Number 11, he got hit hard.
The Mirboo North players got up straight away. That's a poor kick.
Big Wilkins, and that's, Stevens. Stevens takes a nice mark and comes out wide, and he's looking for Kennedy. And Kennedy will run straight onto it, and he can run young, and he looks straight away, kicks on Peter. Peter goes to go up, and have the numbers again here, so 2 on 1.
Liam Eads going to try and pick that up.
Goes to ground. He done well. He done well there, mate.
Nardino to Zach Cantrell just in front of us here. Handball to Jack Dean. Not a good handball.
Young Woodall goes in, gets it out. Yep. And what's happened here? Oh, they got away.
I think Budgie might have called the ball up, hasn't he?
I think he did. I think he called it early too, but anyway.
Neutral ball. I think he did call it early.
He did call it early, but anyway. He's in it. Richardson says, I'm going to go up. Who's that? He goes up and gets a tap down, but only to find number 64, if you know.
Nardino. Which is Matty Nardino. The ball's clear now. Moving
Pratsat's got the ball again, mate.
Again.
It's going to bounce. Yep. Well done. Well taken there. Turner goes in. He goes once, goes twice, and gets strong. He was in looking. Oh, here he is again. But no one takes a mark. Here comes Kerr. Kerr gets it on to Smith. Smith goes straight round. He goes left foot, well smothered there by McCall. McCall gives Taylor a thump, and then off they clear it.
Johnson will try and clear it out towards the centre wing there. That's his McCafferty, I think, that went for the mark there against number
Blair.
7, Blair.
I'll tell you what, Dino, that's smother there. You don't see a lot of it in football these days, but Harry McCall, he probably saved a goal right there.
I think it was a definite goal.
They were gone. They had the numbers, they had people in forward, and the smother, and there they are. So that was really well played there by young Harry McCall.
So 11 minutes 45, and it's 2-4 Yinnar, 16 to Mirboo North, 4-1, 25, I think that is, yes.
So no goals in this quarter yet, Dean?
No goals this quarter. It's that's a hot potato in there. Geez, that's good
that's
football. That Campbell again with the blue helmet, but he
only finds
kicks as far as Chapman, who didn't take a juggling mark. So the ball's still in play. So that's Nardino who gets a chip out towards the halfback flank. That might be Ned Marsh, is it? No, it isn't. But he's come back into Chapman. At centre half back, they had to be a good kick because that could have gone straight through to Mirboo North. Clearing kick on the wing here to Zach Cantrell.
Cantrell. Nice looking kick too, mate.
To Bobby Linton, who usually in the back line. So I think they're trying a couple of things, Yinnar. So, but I think we are falling down forward at the forward line there.
Good work, Damo. Oh, Maxie.
So it's going to be a ball up.
Yep.
Somewhere down there.
Throwing half-forward flank here because he can see a little bit more than
half-forward flank. Umpire's going to throw it up. Looks like Richardson's going to be up against Eid. Up they go. No one really got the tap out. They come down. There's big Campbell. Campbell swings inborn. Little chip kick looking for his teammate and finds him in Harry Mahoney. Harry Mahoney goes back, number 12, young junior from Mirboo North. Left foot swings it into the centre, and it's going to be a curve. But look at that. The big ruckman goes up. Here comes young Oddie, but he's always been hit high. But no one's got the ball here, and they're all just standing there. So I'm not too sure what happened there. But anyway, Stacks in the mill.
So I think umpire Bahadra will, he said it's mine, he'll throw it up. It's a fierce contest at the moment. No goal scored this quarter.
No, there's Brooks. Brooks gets a tap down.
Chapman goes in and he'll to throw.
Oh, no, he's given it too high, has he?
He threw it after he got a free kick. So
Chapman won it, yep.
Chapman's got it, and that was Nash, I think.
Nash is going, he disapproves,
but he's not sure what happened there. Chapman will try and clear it. That's a dangerous kick, but young Harry McCall's marked it. Has he got an option further afield? So he's chipped it into 42, one of the Johnson brothers. I'll get that right in the end.
Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson.
And here he is again, Campbell again. And here he goes to Blair. Blair left foot looking for his teammate. As he finds it's going to be a one-on-one. Peters and McCall. Peters and McCall, they go down, they try to get it out, and there comes Kerr. He's been well tackled there by Yinnar. And he goes, young Taj Wilkins gets through. He takes the ball, gives to his teammate, and Josh Taylor has a shot at goal, hurried shot,
and I think
but
he's missed everything, Ange. So that's how the band's on the full and hit the blue car there.
Probably once again, no talk, Dean.
No talk, I don't think in front of the red shed sign.
He had time, didn't he? He had time.
So that was Chapman out to Matty Dyke here, he's not sure where to go. He's going to go back across towards the full-back position. Jack Dean to Harry McCall. Harry McCall kicks it more in hope than anything towards young McCafferty, I think that is, who might pick it up. No, he's got a soccer off the ground. So that was we probably gained 40 metres there. Who's that going?
Stevens from Mirboo North.
There, but they're wrapped up there on the boundary, right in front of the judo the judo club there on the wing. So the umpire says, I'll have it.
Do you get over there and do a bit of judo, do you?
No judo for me,
judo for you, mate.
I'm too old for that, mate.
Yeah. You got to go to ground too much too. So, good stuff.
It's a hot ball in there, but I think the umpire's going to have to say it's mine again. So it's still in front of that judo club, which is just adjacent to the scoreboard, but still no goal this
No goal.
quarter.
They cleared it out well there, they did, mate. And looks like it's hard to see from over here. The umpire's pulled a free kick and given it to Mirboo North.
North in the
and it
ruck
looks like
there,
it's going to go to Brooks.
Yep.
By the look of it from here, I need the binoculars here, mate. But anyway, Brooks thumping kick up to the forward line towards Mirboo North, the centre wing, I should say. Good mark by Woodall.
Woodall. Is that young Woodall again?
Young Max again. He's had a good game today.
You know, I think we're going to match him up there.
Yep. So Woodall looking for a target down here. No doubt he's looking for Nash, but we're not there, is he? No. Taylor gives him something down the bottom. The ball spills out the back, and Taylor comes through pretty hard. But once again, Yinnar had the numbers down back. There's 3-on-1 there.
So that was probably good defence there, and they've cleared it out just in front of the Davey painting sign there. Yep. So the umpire will throw it again. We're going to have Liam Eade up against
Smith, it looks
Smith,
like.
Is it 35?
Yep, 35 Mirboo North. Smith gets a tap out.
Great tap down to Mirboo North there. Looks like that was Jack
Number
Dean
13,
trying to clear it.
And he's tackled, was it? Josh Taylor looking for the free kick, but the umpire says ball it in.
So it's been, I think the umpires have been pretty good, actually.
Been really good, mate.
They
always are, Dean. They always are, but today exceptional.
It's exceptional. No one's doubting them at this stage.
And here comes
that's young Mills who tried to come through.
He's going to get the ball, looks like, and he goes, here's Hudson Kerr, gets a hand, and here he goes. And Taylor kicks it into the cow. So well done there by Mirboo North. They ran the ball in nicely, nice set of hands in, and Taylor finishes off the captain coach and gives a big fists up. And
probably a mistake there from young Mills. He handballed it forward, and it went straight through to the Mirboo North player, and he's run through and kicked the goal. So that's going to hurt, you know.
It's the first goal.
That's 5-1-31 to 2-4-16. So
17 minutes gone, second quarter.
Yeah, Yinnar haven't kicked the goal since the probably the 10-11 minute mark of that first quarter. So
and
a bit of strife here.
The sun must be coming down from Mirboo North there, mate, because you've got a bit of sun across the bridge here. So it's good to see. We'll give you a bit of sun every now and then, Dino.
But they want to get a wriggle on here, Yinnar.
They do. Up they go, Brooks.
Wins
and Nash just kicks it in. Finds Smith once again. Oh, he holds him, but Smith. He's had a good quarter too, Smith. Big, strong body. He goes back, and what's he looking for down here? There's no moves at the moment. He's going to have a shot, is he? Smith's going, I'll tell you what.
He's right on the 50, so Chapman's on the mark
He's going to be kicking from 60, 65. Unless he's just pulling.
He's backed himself.
Or is he pulling the Furphy? What's he doing here, mate? Let's have a look.
I don't think anyone's leading.
Crowd's gone quiet. Crowd's gone quiet because they're probably thinking what we're thinking. Is he going to have a crack at this, or is he going to go around? No, he is. And that's a nice looking kick, but it's not going to make the distance. And there's going to be the pack goes up. Taylor says, I got hold. He didn't. And
it's been knocked through from behind. So that's good defence by Yinnar. Let's see if they can clear it out there. Short kick out from Jack Dean to Harry McCall. Probably gained 30 metres, so he's in the back pocket. Going to come towards the coach's box here. Oh, that's a poor kick.
Poor kick straight to Paneri. Paneri plays on and goes inboard looking for Big Nash, and Nash takes the mark. No, he doesn't. They say, he gets round 1-2. And here comes Smith, some big bodies crashing through there. Smith on the bottom of the pack, gets it out. Looks like Harry McCall gets it down. Taylor once again trying to break through. Is he caught? Yes, he is caught. Umpire says try to do a little bit too much. So Mirboo North probably wasted opportunity there. Yinnar did well to bottle them up. Number 13 for Yinnar
is Jack Dean.
Jack
Try
Dean.
and clear it back through centre half back position here. He's going to go out towards the scoreboard wing. I don't think he had much option out there, so that's not a real good kick. But who's that trying to run on that?
Peters, there it is again.
Peters again. That's one of the Johnsons, possibly. They got it there.
McCafferty,
number 20.
Number 26.
McCafferty,
number 26.
26. Yinnar need a goal here. They haven't scored one.
It's Lambourne again. He looked to Kerr. Kerr immediately plays on. He got nothing here. He's going to have to go for Campbell up here, and Campbell gets a front position. Nicely done. Used his body well. Immediately plays on, and Taylor, what a crack. No, they go past. Is anyone back? You now have the numbers back. Taylor
back
lays a tackle.
Oh, just got it clear, and they won't play that delivery, I don't think.
Once again, it's easy from here, Dean, but they had plenty of time there. You could have kept running, mate. Yep.
For Mirboo North, they're
looking all right.
Looking all right. They look more hungry. They want the ball.
They do. Look a bit rattled at the moment.
They're a bit slow, And
very defensive. Playing defensive football. So it's going to be a ball up. Nash, who's around the ball, there's plenty of bodies, and that looks like Smith's going to go up against it. No one really
he just gets a tap out to Dyke. Dyke's going to try and clear it, but he's only gone as far Stevens with the blonde hair.
Stephen, he goes, give it in, and he gives it to Blair. Blair goes, give it here, but now you're going to have to do something, Blairy. Ooh. And did he get one afterwards? No, Peter.
No,
Peter takes a mark, centre forward, moving north. He's going,
So
give me
all-
something.
all
He
the
goes,
attacking
Taylor.
by moving north.
Taylor goes, he gets held. No, he doesn't. He does now. The umpire says, no, you didn't. They play on. Yinnar hurried, gets a handball out. Number 26 there for Yinnar.
26 for Yinnar.
Is that McCafferty, is it?
I think that might be McCafferty.
Yep.
Now they might have pushed
And then he
him
finds
into
his,
the back line.
finds his mate Dyke, and Dyke takes a nice mark, comes inboard and finds his number
Grinstead Jones.
Grinstead Jones, and he crosses it.
Out to Zach Cantrell, so it's coming lateral across the ground. He chips it to Seb Familaro on the wing, who's a good left footer, but he wants to kick it now. I've got no options down there. That's just sort of kicking in hope. That's
Stevens.
Stevens.
Yep,
to the
Stevens
line
again.
there. I think this will be a ball up here. Good umpiring.
They moved it nicely out there, so
They
sort of
did.
a bit of movement finally for Yinnar.
Desperately need a goal. Yinnar, so the umpire's going to throw it up there right on centre half forward for Yinnar. Young Mills in there trying to get it clear. 37 gets a clearing kick for Yinnar, but I think there's no one there again. Bobby Linton's
Didn't
down
have it.
there. That could be a moving
Didn't have
north
it.
free
There it
kick.
is. Kratzak.
Kratzak.
Kratzak
He's
has
been
had a
prominent. We keep saying his name.
He has a good grip, good kick, and he's looking up there. Who's he kicked it to there and found? That's
Number
Peters
4,
again.
Peters
Oh, he
again.
drops it though. Peters goes, takes a balk round. Oh, he hasn't got it. Oh, I tell you what, that was a mark he should have taken. But anyway,
He could have got a free kick for
he was
holding
trying.
then.
He
but,
did.
now
It was, and it was probably about time he tried to play the Academy Act there, young fella. And understanding he should have dropped it. Anyway, he's paid holding the ball.
So Yinnar have got it there right in front of the judo club, in front of the scoreboard. They're going forward in where they're that's a good mark. Oh, no, he must have been touched.
That was,
but moving
that was
on,
Nash.
cleared it. The Nash.
Here he is again.
4
Peters.
again is Peters.
Inboard.
Geez, they're running the ball well.
Paneri comes through, looking for Campbell. It's going to be Campbell against McCall. McCall gets a tap down. Campbell gets it. McCall keeps his feet. He's had a good quarter, young Harry.
McCall over to Seb
Familaro.
Who's been probably Yinnar's best on that left foot again,
right.
but our forward line.
Who's 2-2? He's kicked it straight to Lambourne. Lambourne says, I'll have that. And he crosses it. And Nash, Lambourne and Nash.
So
Nash he's going to go out again. Is it going to be out towards... Yep, Blair. Looks like Blair out there
wide.
wide.
Kick out to the wing. Oh,
No,
it's
it's
been
not.
cut off, sorry, by
Number 26.
26.
That's McCafferty again.
McCafferty again, they've moved him down the ground. I think he did start in the forward pocket. So that's Nardino if you're trying to get it out. And I think it'll be a ball up. Will it?
No, Peters gets a kick. Harry kick, but only to find number 39, and that's, what's his name?
Zach Cantrell with the blue boots. Swings around on that left foot. And that's a better kick to Ned Marsh from Yinnar. He's going to go forward, and he's kicked it to...
They find a bit of system finally, Dino.
And he swings around, plays on. They want to kick a goal out of this.
No,
that's
they
a
didn't.
bit lazy.
Pretty casual and lazy.
Pretty casual and lazy, yep. So who was that? That was. I'm just trying to pick up the number who kicked it behind.
Number 9.
Number 9 is
Burge. Yeah, I think he should have taken his time.
That. He's an experienced campaigner.
Lambourne gets a kick inboard and goes out wide, looking for Peters. And Peters goes up, well spelt there by Yinnar. Wilkins overruns it.
Johnson's got a clearing handball out as far as Grinstead Jones. Cross to Nardino, but it's going to get chopped off by Mirboo North.
Well done there by Mirboo North.
Looks like they've moved Nash, down onto the ball, or is he playing in the back line now?
Jeez, he just cleans up one. Oh, it's not often you get away from him.
It was a handball to no one there.
It's land of the big lads there.
Again, and I think it'll be a ball up.
Jeez, I'm going in hard there, mate, there, Dino. And it's going to be a ball up, half forward flanker movement off for Yinnar. So Nash into the back line, like you said, Dino. It's going to be a ball up. Let's see what happens here. 23 minutes gone. The boys go up. No one really gets a tap out. It comes down. Out they go from, they go to ground. He gets the handball out to really no one. Number 37, he gets it out, gets it inboard. He's been tackled, comes down. Ball but the umpire says play on. Kennedy goes up, flies, but the boundary beats them all. So probably gained about 25 metres there, going towards the Yinnar goal.
So right in front of the Solomon's floor signs there. So probably 20 metres round from the point post.
From the point post, 24 minutes gone.
24. Yinnar still not, still haven't kicked the goal in this second term.
And Mirboo North will be trying to hold them off, so they don't. So they've got a good opportunity here. The ball gets thrown in. Up go the ruckman. No one really gets the tap out. They go in, and that's young Paneri. Paneri gets the ball to Turner. Turner It beats him, number 39,
Zach
Cantrell again.
It's a kick in hope.
Gets it in. Stevens hurry kick, but it's going to clear everything and it's going to go out of bounds on the full. And that's the quarter. That's half-time here at the Yinnar Recreation Reserve, where Yinnar 2 goals, 5-17, play Mirboo North 5-2-32. Dino in what we'd say would be Mirboo North's half, a lot more desperate to date.
They just look a lot cleaner with the ball, especially streaming through the centre and centre half forward area, and a couple of opportunist goals there. Taylor ran onto one. And that one hurt Yinnar. So, Mirboo North, what are they, 5-2-32 to 2-5-17. Yinnar stuck on 2 goals. They just look a lot cleaner going forward. Yinnar are lacking options, I think, in their forward line.
You had Familaro playing pretty well. That Cantrell done well. Mirboo North, Campbell, Peters, Kerr, there was Nash. So
a couple of experienced campaigners there have been prominent for Mirboo North.
Woodall's play well.
Woodall's play well for a 15-year-old. Like you said, really for Yinnar. Dino's been into the bit. Young Familaro has been prominent. McCafferty's presented.
Your ruckman eaters it.
Look, he's battling, but he's up against a couple of good ruckmen there. Campbell with the blue helmet on for Mirboo North's been good.
So I think Daniel Taylor will be going in saying, "Look, boys, that half's gone. We need to reload."
Yeah, reload. I'll probably might have to look at their forward line setup and more usage coming forward.
Because we know that they're never gone, but look, it's all set up, guys, here at the Yinnar Recreation Reserve for a great second half. Dino's got some things he's got to do back inside, and I'll probably join him for a cold water.
We'll go in for the half-time break. I'll have to say a few words there unless Millsy does. So we'll
be
hand
back.
it back. Thank you.
We'll be back. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Back here to the Yinnar Recreation Reserve on this fine sunny Saturday afternoon where Yinnar are taking on Mirboo North. Yinnar 2 goals 5-17, Mirboo North 5 goals 2-32, and it's the third quarter and the ball goes up. The men fly, Yinnar get the tap out there, Big E gets a kick down going to centre forward. It's a big pack forward. It looks like Kennedy goes up, gets knocked over, and the ball gets locked down. And there's a ball up on half-forward flank there on the Yinnar end. So Mirboo North had the first half, looked on their terms, but no doubt Yinnar will come out. The men go up, fly. Yinnar get the tap down. It looks like he's called a trip. He's called a trip, and it's going to go Yinnar's way. So number 53 for Yinnar. Adams is going to get a kick. He's about 45 metres on a 45-degree angle, and it looks like he's going to go back to have a kick. So good start to Yinnar. They cleared it straight out of the centre, and Adams lining up, taking his time for 45 metres out. He lines them up, comes in. The kick is not going to make the distance. Pack fly, no one comes down. Looks like the ball spills down. It's a hot potato in there that gets spilled out. Mirboo North. Yinnar get the ball. It's hurry kick, and it looks like it's going to be a goal. He's kicked it. Number 64 has kicked it for Yinnar, Nardino. So a nice little kick. So a good start. It's probably exactly what Yinnar wanted. I'm sure Daniel Taylor would have said we need to kick the first couple, and Yinnar, good start, clean out of the centre, and they got a nice goal towards the end. So Dino, welcome back.
I've just finished my afternoon too.
It was not very nice. Thank you up there. A couple of nice sangers and a couple of blend 43. So it's exactly what Yinnar want to say. The scoreboard reads Yinnar 3 goals 5-23, plays Mirboo North 5-2-32. Yinnar scoring the first goal
within the first minute 40, minute 41 gone, Ange. So
good start, Dino.
Yeah, that was it. Maddie Nardino, was it? Ange?
Nardino, mate, it was. Yep.
So
they
it
go
looks
up.
like we got young Harry McCall in the ruck, I think.
Yep, there you go.
That'd be Hudson Kerr who cleared that. 15, was it?
Yep, Paneri goes up, gets the ball there by Yinnar, and the half-foot flank, and there's big Ben Campbell out there, gets it back to McCall, and that's here goes Taylor. Taylor gets the ball crashed, and he goes to Nash. Nash gets the handballs out to Kerr. Kerr, he's a left footer too. He goes in for it, has a shot at goal. It's Woodall, and it goes up. He misses it though. And they've cleared it. Yinnar have cleared it just nicely.
That's a dangerous kick. But looks
number
like
5
Henderson's picked it up, and he's not the best kick. And
it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's kicked to kick here, mate.
Campbell with the blue helmet again, and that could be costly.
Taylor's going to have a shot from probably 40, 50. No, he's not, is he? He's about 55 metres out.
50. I reckon it might be a bit beyond Taylor here.
Yeah. Who's he got down there? There's Woodall. They're all going. Smith is saying have a crack.
So he's probably 50 metres out.
He's lining them up, though.
He's stepped around like you can, but he's hooked it.
No, he's hooked it right. Has he probably gone out and about in the full, is he?
Yeah, I think he went for distance, and he's definitely out of bounds in the full, so that'll be... No, it's a throw-in.
He went the distance. Anyway, it's 15 metres out of the Mirboo North goal.
Just 5 metres round from the point post. The young boundary umpire will throw it in again. And who we got rucking there? Looks like Harry McCole.
Yep.
Versus 35 for Mirboo North.
Yep, Smith. Oh, look at that.
Nash just tried to dribble one through, but it was pretty ambitious.
He did dribble it.
And Jack Dean, a chip kick out, just made the distance to Seb Famolaro there, or is that Zach Cantrell, I think, to Bobby Linton. Looks like they've made a few changes. Bobby's in the back line where he probably belongs. Kicked up to number 1, which is young Mills, who missed the mark there. Stevens and Johnson have a bit of a tussle there, and it's going to be a throw-in right in front of the digital scoreboard there. I think Big Spotty Watts up there today.
Big Spotty Watts up there, yep.
With our timekeeper, Kenny Hutch today.
Yep,
so
beautiful.
they'll be eating Tim Tams up there.
Tim Tams and a bit of good conversation. So that was Taylor. Taylor gets a hurry kick.
I think.
It was, and it comes down, and that looks like Paneri. What's going on? The whistle's gone back.
It's a free kick to Nash, I think.
It is.
I think he might have been obstructed.
What's he going to do here?
It's well within his range here.
It is, but he's just going to thump it long, I think you'll find, and he does. It's a good-looking 60-metre kick, and that Peters brings it down, but spoil it. It's a hot potato right there in front of Is that, and they clear it. I don't know who that was there, but it was a nice clearing kick, and that's McCall.
Harry McCall. It was a kick in sort of jest, or what would you call it? Hope.
It was hope,
Matty
mate.
Nardino misses it here, but he's got plenty of time to recover. He's gone back inboard. You have to be good. And that's Michael Burge who contested.
Kratzat.
It was good stuff.
Kratzat.
Sacks.
Yep.
Zach Cantrell knocks it towards the coach's box, and I'll give that to Ange, because you can see.
Oh, they've kept it in. Yinnar have actually kept it in, and they have. And there's young Harry McCall again. Nice little chip kick. Finds 37. He goes inboard to find number 64 there for Yinnar. And he goes 1-2, and I think he's going to be caught. No, umpire says play on. Hudson Kerr gets a hurry kick looking for Nash. Well sport there by Chapman. The ball comes down, and there's no one really. That was Turner going in hard, but it looks like there's stacks on the mill down there. But Big Nash, the beast, comes in. He takes about 6 of them with him, and that takes about 6 to get him down. And it's right on the half forward flank, right on the boundary for Mirboo North. Geez, Nash, big body coming through. It took a heap of them to get him down, but they hold him, and it's going to be a ball up right here. So the ball goes up. They fly. That was Brooks gets a little tap out to really no one. That's the kick's being kicked. What's going on there? Nash has been. Number 39, they take a mark there for Yinnar. So they clear the ball out there. Across to number 13.
That Jack Dean just gets a clearing kick. Seb Familaro again. He's been very prominent today. Probably Yinnar's best.
Yep, I would say so.
Onto his left foot. And that's a chip kick.
Johnson.
That's a mark, one of the Johnsons, yes.
Daniel Johnson.
We've got Daniel and Dean Johnson out there.
What's going on here?
No, just...
He's looking for 50, was he?
Yeah, I think he was looking for 50.
He's looking for 50.
But he's gone back out towards the half-forward flank area and finds, that might be Dyke out there, I think. Chip kick into Ned Marsh, number 40. So it looks like Yinnar made a few changes.
They have. They
straighten themselves up a bit.
He's at full forward.
And they've got young Harry McCall in the ruck, I think, which is probably a better option. Liam was up a bit against it there, and that's a kick to young Riley Adams.
Yep.
Joffa.
And we'll say in Dino before the game that they needed something up forward, a target to kick to, and they've done that now.
So Harry McCall's gone inboard, and
Familaro.
It looks like Familaro. He's a left footer. I'd like him on the run more than a set shot, Ange. We'll see what he does here.
He's had a great game. Had been everywhere, ran well, he's used it well, so
he's probably only 35 out on a bit of an angle, acute angle here. Left footer. Let's see how he goes with this set shot. Coming in now, it's his approach.
He's giving it the thumbs up, is he? No, he's swung across.
Just swung it to the left there. Yep. So that's another behind to Yinnar. So they go on to 3-6, I think that should be.
Yep, 3-6-24.
To 5-3, 33. It's a bit hard to read that green scoreboard.
A bit more obstruction now, Yinnar. You can see it here. And Kennedy well spoilt there by number 9.
Number 9. He's sort of come in with a little bit Burgey. What do they pulled out here? Free kick to one of the Johnsons. That's Daniel, is it?
No, number 37.
That's
it's one of them. Dean Johnson.
Dean Johnson to Henderson.
Good mark.
Henderson, he's right on the paint of the 50, or the marks on the paint of the 50. He's not a real big kick, but
That's
he's
a
gone
beautiful
to
looking
Burgey.
kick, mate. And found him. Yep. Burge's done well there.
Yeah, Burge's done well.
Stayed out and then cut through, and he's going to have it looks like he's going to have a crack.
Bit of experience, but no, he's gone inboard to.
Oh, Kratzat takes a mark. You're well intercepted.
So that was
wasted opportunity for Yinnar, mate.
Opportunity. Should have had a shot on goal.
Looks like they've got a few numbers back here, Yinnar. Oh, well, good mark by Nash. Oh, guess has he done it again?
Yeah, no, he's got Nash. That's a strong mark. He's a good footballer.
Yeah, he did pull the hammy there a few weeks
ago,
mate. Yeah,
I just see the way. A cramp there, maybe.
I hope you're right. That's right. He kicked it all right, and it looks like the ball goes up. So Nash looking for Brooks. Brooks goes up. Well sport by Yinnar. Comes down. Oh, there goes. I think find Kerr. Kerr takes off, but runs into trouble. Young Harry McCall gets a kick, but gets smothered. Up goes Linton. Kerr goes through, breaks through to Pat Paneri. Takes off. Borks one, gets her hands across, looking for Big Benny Campbell, who dodges round one on the left foot. He kicks a thumping left foot, looking for Smith. And Smith takes a strong mark there, half-forward flank, moving north, about 45, 50 metres out. He turns around, he's looking for a target, but last time he had a shot, so what's he going to do? He's taking his time. No, he goes inboard, and he's looking for Campbell. And Campbell, he gets spoilt there. Well done by 42.
Or someone's gone the ground for Yinnar. He could be penalised for holding the ball. No, Bennett for the doubt there.
Probably wasted opportunity there by Mirboo North.
Yeah,
they had
I think
no
both
goal.
sides have wasted opportunities this quarter.
But up they go. The ruckman, we play on. We play for the future, not the past, don't we there, Dino?
Yes,
Smith comes through. Big smash. And there's Turner. Damo Turner, the legend for Mirboo North. The veteran comes through. The ball hits the deck. And that's too high. Was it too high? Yeah, it was. And that looks like a Yinnar free kick, is it?
Yep. Definite free kick there, but it was pretty hot. Hot moving off.
Who's that, 64?
That's Matty Nardino, who goes out wide to number 50. That's a good kick. That's Bobby Linton, Luke Linton.
Yep, and then they go up. Number 22 gets spoilt there by Peters, and Peters catches up. He gets tackled there. what's happened here? The umpire said you didn't have it. So number 22, he's tackled him, but Peter's got the free kick right on the boundary line. He's going to, and he gives him 50. He didn't return the ball. Is he? Yep, he's brought him back. He's going to give him 50 metres. So undisciplined once again by Yinnar. By number 22, he didn't give the ball as in Hutton, Bo Hutton. And the umpire says you can come 50 metres closer to the goals. And Peters is normally a pretty good kick.
This could be. Yeah.
He's a backman normally, but let's see what he does. He's a nice kick of the football. So Peters about 25 metres out, 45-degree angle, just walks in and has a shot and makes no mistake, puts it through, the hand goes up. So Mirboo North, they kick away again. 10 minutes gone, and it's 3 goals, 6-24 to 6 goals, 3-39. Once again, that's undisciplined by Yinnar.
Yeah, very undisciplined. I'd love $1 for every time we've given away a 50 this year, and it's definitely something the coaching staff have to address. We've gifted. Yinnar have gifted Mirboo North 2 goals in this game.
Yep, and there's been three lots of 50
three
metres.
Lots of 50s, and it takes the score back to 6-3-39. Mirboo North to 3-6-24. Yinnar win that tap through Harry McCall. That's one of the Johnsons, put his head over the ball there.
He is again. Look at him.
And there's Ned Marsh. I think went in hard there. He's a good footballer, Ned Marsh. I think the umpire's called give it here.
They've given Yinnar a free kick.
No, it's Yinnar free kick.
Yeah, it was McCall. Geez, that was interesting. But anyway.
Against Nash. I don't know what that was for.
No, but
Yinnar will take it. They've chipped it into Grinstead Jones. Probably gained 30 metres. He's gone for another chip kick to
nice kick.
Matty Nardino. Here comes this win.
Here it comes.
We predicted. He's gone down, but no mark.
What did you? What was that? Oh, that was the Yinnar. Yep, and then that was Reece Kratzat across to Campbell. Campbell looking. He goes here, Peter. No, and his young Peter against. Is that one of the Johnsons? Yep, it is. And that's Jared Henderson.
So Jared Henderson. So right in front of the coach's box for Mirboo North here, where we're commentating from. The young female umpire will throw it in. Looks like we've got
Richardson. Against McCall.
McCall, yes. So Harry McCall being thrown on the ball. Yinnar got the first goal, but then an undisciplined play have cost them another goal. So the throw goes up.
McCall.
Probably a bit of a neutral contest. Ned Marsh gets
high ball.
An up and under, which is a hard one
Oddie gets a spoil.
There's another one of the Johnsons in there. He got a handball out.
That was Peters. That was young Taj Wilkins just going to the boundary. So hot potato. Pretty even quarter so far, Dean.
Yeah, it is. What's that? 12-17 gone. 1 goal apiece, I think.
1 goal apiece.
Yinnar just can't bridge that gap.
But they seem to be looking better than they did in the first half.
Yeah,
a bit more structure.
To be straightened up a bit. We just had a lot of the play this quarter. Moving off, I think got numbers back, sort of making it a little bit hard.
Yep.
Zach Cantrell should attack it here. He's a left footer.
Yep.
Well,
they all fall over.
There, but looks like that could be Riley Adams that's trying to pick it up. He's gone in, handballed it clear to Burge, rushes it forward. And that could be another behind.
It is.
Yes, to Yinnar.
Adam's done well there. Good hard. He put his body in the line and smashed through the pack, got the hands out, but they just didn't convert.
Probably had more of the play in their forward line hands, Yinnar, this quarter. We just haven't capitalised. That's a good kick out of full back.
Nice kick and find Stevens.
Stevens, is it? The blonde hair.
Stevens going looking for. There's Taj Wilkins, and Wilkins takes a good strong mark. And the big red nut, he goes back. And what's he doing? He's going to look for his playing teammates. Max Woodall gives the lead, but Taj goes, I'll go long, and he kicks the ball out to the wing, centre wing, the wing, and that comes back in. And well done there by Woodall. Takes a dance round, finds Blair, back to Wilkins, clearing kick. Looking for Smith, spoilt there by Linton. And here comes Hudson Kerr. Kerr gets in Paneri. They got a bit of run moving north, and Paneri goes in looking for Taylor. The race is on. Taylor, does he pick it up? No, he doesn't. And he's hotly followed there. Oh, has he been tripped up? No, he's tripped over himself. That was really well done there. Linton clears it.
Kept his feet, Jack. He did. Dean, and
who's this here?
Zach Cantrell in front of the Yinnar coach's box.
He's got the afterburners on too, Cantrell. He has that today anyway. Oh, they've spoiled it there. And then they couldn't. Here comes. Yep, Kerr gets it to Nash. Nash will use it smartly and finds. Oh no, he drops it there. Turner plays on back to Nash. I think Turner's got. He's got one high.
I think it's a free kick against
a free kick.
Ned Marsh. Just
I think he gave him one there.
I think.
He was, clumsy would be the word.
Yep. So there's nothing in it, nothing malicious, but he's picked up a free kick probably on the 50-metre line, I think, from here.
I don't know. I think would have been better off from Mirboo North's perspective. They just had a free kick, or they had a mark down there with Taylor.
But could have paid the advantage. But the ball's come back here, and he's probably around about 45 maybe. It's hard to see here.
Yep.
So what's he like on goal?
Damo Turner's a nice kick, mate.
Nice
I'd rather
kick.
him, once again, I'd rather him on the run, left
Yes,
foot up.
yep.
Left footing, he'll probably do that anyway, and he'll just kick it in, probably set it up and looking for a target. Who's that? Smith, and uses the body but doesn't get the ball. It's a hurried, it's a hot potato and out goes, and it's going to be, I think the boundary line's going to beat them.
Geez, probably should have killed that, but I think he could have been pinged for deliberate.
He could have, mate.
That could have been.
They would have been. So Hutton just cleverly just takes it over. He was going to be pinned there anyway, so the boundary umpire is going to bring it in probably 25 metres out of the Mirboo North goal, and pretty even game so far this quarter. So the boundary umpire, she brings it in, and up go the ruckman. This looks like Smith against McCall. No one really gets it. Paneri gets tackled, comes to ground, and the umpire says, I'll have it. He's going to ball it up, probably gain no metres. 10, 20, 25 metres out, Mirboo North goal. She's pretty crowded down there. The ruckman are going to go up again, and there goes, McCall gets a nice tap out there, and they find really no one. It's just numbers everywhere, no real advantage, and it goes over the line. So the boundary umpire says, I'll have it, and she'll come in at 10, 15 metres and ball it up. So we're still about 25 metres out from the Mirboo North goal, right on the boundary. So McCall up against Richardson here again. McCall's done well so far this quarter. As the ruckman has swung him into it, and up they go, and McCall looks like Richardson gets a tap down, but only to find Yinnar. And there's young Riley Oddie, takes a nice mark, switches across, but it's really gone nowhere, the kick. And you got Cantrell against, Cantrell, and against Harry Mahoney. So Mahoney, it's a real tussle there, but Yinnar, that's young Oddie, gets slung down. Was it a sling? No, the umpire says play on, and there's Stevens. Stevens gets a hurried kick out to nobody, but Yinnar clear it and a hurried kick. Dyke.
Yes,
and he finds, there he is, there's Blair.
Blair, is it?
Blair.
He's an experienced campaigner with the. It looks like he's a.
And he's just going to kick.
Head.
He kicks it into the forward line. Who's that? It's well sport there by Yinnar. Who's there? That's once again is too high there. I think it was. Was it? Yeah, it's Mirboo North kick.
No, he's Mirboo North.
It is. So Campbell, I tell you now, Campbell probably have a go at this. Dino. He's a nice kick of the ball.
He's had a lot of the ball today. Campbell.
He has. He's probably been not far off our best. And he's certainly got the capability to put this through. He's a nice raking kick. So. He's probably 50 metres out. He's going to be kicking from. Where's the man on the mark? I can't even see him, Dino. But anyway, that's 45, 50 metres.
Yeah,
he's 50.
45, 50 metres.
He's a 50-metre kick. Campbell comes in big left foot. He's hacked it. Oh, he's found Taylor. Taylor takes a nice mark, and I don't know, Dino, when we used to play footy as juniors, what did the coach always say?
Always get in front, and it was a mongrel kick. It ended up being a half torpedo, and it fell into the hands of Taylor there, who was in front of his opponent.
That was it.
It wasn't meant for him, but that's what happens when you're playing front hands. As we
always got told, mate.
So this is a coach's goal, is it?
It is, mate. So
let's see. This will make the difference. 4 goals.
Yep, and he'll be wanting to get this as a real coach, captain coach goal, and he's going to want to put this through, Josh. So he's taking his time. You would know the significance of getting this goal through because it'll really put Yinnar, on the back foot. But let's see what he does. 25 metres out, slight angle. Oh, yeah, and he's giving it to it. You can hear him from here, so he likes it. And all the boys are getting around him. So Taylor kicks a goal from Mirboo North. They moved it pretty well. And so the scoreboard reads
7-3.
25. So 3-7-25, Yinnar, 7-3-45, Mirboo North, 18 minutes gone, third quarter. Pretty even tussle so far still, I'd say, Dino. It's not one way or the other, but that was a very well-needed goal.
That was a handy goal at nearly 19-minute mark, we'll say. Yinnar just can't score. They've kicked 3 goals, 7, and we've had a bit of the play this quarter, but Mirboo North, every time they get it down there, they can conjure up a major. And I just can't see at this stage Yinnar getting back into it. So
I care to differ, Dino. I know what you guys are like, mate. Now I know you've been modest, but I tell you, you never can count Yinnar out of it. I've seen just come back from all sorts of things, but at the moment they just don't seem to have much structure in their forward line.
We just can't get anything going in the forward line. They've made a few moves. They've moved Bobby Litton from the forward line back to the back line where he probably belongs. You've got the big ruckman resting at full forward.
McCall's been good. McCall's done
been
well.
prominent on the ball.
He's been really good on it.
Yeah. We're just going to win more of the ball around the centre here.
So up they go. Brooks down they get tackled by Paneri, number 37.
So 37 is Johnson. He was going nowhere there, so it was a good decision. So the umpire will have it again. McCall up against Brooks, is it? Brooks won that, I think. So Campbell's there again with the blue helmet. Going nowhere, so the umpire will have it again. So we've probably moved 5 metres, 10 metres from where they first threw it up.
Towards the wing.
Yeah, that's correct.
There goes Brooks, a big tap out only to find Nobody, actually, and the ball comes down, and there's that Nash, and they clear it. Yinnar get a clearing kick, so the race is on. Number 9, is that...
Burge for Yinnar.
Burge, and you've got Kennedy up from Mirboo North against Burge. Kennedy stays in front,
he
keeps
done
it
well,
nice.
he handballed it across.
Oh, did he? He was looking for Stevens, but he didn't really find him. He's found Yinnar, and Yinnar have got the numbers here too. Handballs inboard, 1, 2. Oh, the pressure's on. And that's a nice looking kick there. Is that Reece Kratzat? Well,
Kratzak against McCafferty.
Yep, and the Kratzat looks like, and he does well. Kratzat clears it, but only going to find This is from Malaro, is it? Or was that Cantrell there?
Cantrell.
Geez, he can run. Young Peters goes in, nice little handball. And Kratzat kicks it down the full. Hurried kick, Kratzat. He kicks it out in the full. So we'll get a kick right on the centre wing on the boundary. So numbers everywhere. That crowd line seems, and they go backwards, and he finds number 11 for Yinnar and Chapman. So Chapman goes in, border 2. Taylor goes in, he's going to, I tell you what, he's tackled him. That's caught, he's dropped it. Taylor's going to get someone. There's no one home for Mirboo North. They're all down on your forward line. So Josh Taylor could have taken off, but he had no one to kick to. Now he has, he's got big Nash. Nash takes an easy mark about, is that a cramp? I hope it's a cramp for him, but that's the second time he's done that.
Probably just inside 50, but it's not beyond him. He's with this. He's played on. He's
I
played
reckon
on.
He might have. He's not looking.
He's
the
not
best.
looking. He looks a bit proppy, Nash. It was a strong mark. But
and Peter gets knocked off the ball. It comes to ground. He spills it up, and that's Big Smith.
Still got
Smith
it
gets it to Brooks. Brooks goes in, and there you go. Who took that? Is that Chapman?
For Yinnar saved it on the line against number 20 for Mirboo North. So Chapman plays on back towards the wing. It's gone over the top there. Who's that? There's one of the Johnsons, I think, that's picked up. No, Ned Marsh picked it up. Good handball to Matty Nardino. Nardino to Grinstead Jones. So probably just on the wing area in front of the scoreboard. He's got to move it on now down towards the half-forward line where they've got Burge. Burge has taken the mark, I think, a juggled mark. This is where Yinnar are falling down this next kick. Who we got down
numbers
there?
everywhere here, mate. Oh, what a goal that was.
I think that might be a soccer goal. He's
was it?
What's
the umpire said that was a beautiful goal if he's kicked that dike.
There's no umpire referral here.
No, there isn't. He read the ball beautifully.
There's no one complaining from Mirboo North. I think it's a goal.
Was he over the line though? No, Mirboo North are backing up like it's going to be a point. You reckon he might have been behind it when he kicked it?
No, it's a goal. Mirboo North.
Mirboo North.
Have sort of accepted it. I think It's hard seeing it from here, but we're in a bit of a prime position. But there's no referral system.
Nash is coming off. I don't know.
I think Nash has either got a cramp or he's carrying a bit of a hammy. Is he?
He did a hammy a few weeks ago.
Ange watches all the Mirboo games.
He did, mate. He did, and he done well to be back. I don't know if his first. I don't know if he played last week. I wasn't there. But, anyway,
what do you say about hamstrings? You give it an extra week.
You do, mate. But you do.
You got to roll the dice sometimes too. He's an important cog in the and has been for years in the Mirboo North side with his experience.
And up they go. Brooks against McCall. Brooks gets no one really got the tap back.
Grinstead Jones across to Johnson. Johnson goes back towards Liam Eade. He's going to have to bend over here. Eade. He hasn't picked it up cleanly. Mirboo North is still in there. That was young Mills maybe in there. Number 1. And Mahoney for Mirboo North. But it's a neutral ball. On nearly the paint of the 50, sort of towards the wing area there. So it's going to be a throw up again.
Half-forward flank in between.
So Harry McCall will ruck again here, will he? I think.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's done well. It's a good knockout. Eade, just got a clearing kick. That's Matty Nardino shovels one forward, but it's all Mirboo North.
Yep. Kratzat again.
The story. That's the story.
Going to come out to Oddie, I'd imagine. Is he looking this way? No, he's not.
He is. Coming out towards us here.
Oddie gets the ball and takes a mark. And holds back and goes back. Peter's looking at lead. He's got leads everywhere. Paneri gives a lead. He looks for Paneri and he finds him. Paneri, he gets one. Nah. Young Mills goes, you can have one. Paneri goes back. He goes, take it easy. The umpire says, I'll give you 50. Paneri goes, play on.
It's called play on.
And he just bounces around him.
It's the new rule. You can dance around them.
You can, mate. So he did. So Brooks is about 4 against 1 here from Yinnar. And the boundary's going to beat them all. I'll tell you what, Mirboo North are lucky there because he had 4 players around him there, Brooks, and not one other player. So we'll give Mirboo North time to reload, but wouldn't
be much time left, I wouldn't think, Ange. What's that, 23, 24 minutes, nearly ticked over. It's only been 2 goals.
2 goals, so yep. The
3 goals, I think, 2 to Mirboo North.
10 metres up they go, and the ruckman goes up McCall against Brooks, and I think Brooks will get a free kick for over the shoulder. He does. Hudson Kerr tries to take on, but no. Umpire says, you go back and have the kick. So Brooks, he's going to look for someone. Nash is off, obviously, so they won't be in there, but they're going to look and there's big Richardson goes, but he goes, no, I'm going to go for Smith. He looks for Smith, and that's a big back. And, Smith got a hold there by one hand, but he nearly got it. It's taken too high there. And that looks like Blair will take the free kick. He's too far out, I'd say, Blair.
He's probably on the pain of the 50 there, Ange. I reckon
It
was a desperate tackle by Yinnar, but it was a free kick every day.
It was, and
can't
Richardson
take their head off.
He's going to have a crack at it, though. Who's he going for? He's going for Turner, and he finds Turner. So Turner's going to be about 35 metres out, and the angle's pretty tight, but
probably sloppy defence by Yinnar there. He allowed that lead deep there, so he's probably...
He's 35 out.
Probably 35 out. Yep. He's probably just 5 metres in from the boundary.
Tight angle. So you can see how
this could be a telling goal by the end, because this would make it 8-3. You know, right on the siren. I'd think.
And you can see the difference when Nash comes off. They sort of move it around a little bit more. When Nash is a big target, but that's all right. He's got a kick, and Turner comes in. Left foot doesn't look like does it?
No, it hasn't got the distance. It's been killed for a behind. I think.
Once again, you talk about players on the run. I'd rather see Damo on the run.
He did kick it to the hot spot. He did land in right on the line. So it looks like that's Verge maybe for Yinnar. He's come a long way down the ground. Whether he's on the ball, he's gone back across to Chapman. Chapman will kick it long out towards the coach's box. I'll have to
here we go.
Oh,
the pack flies, but no one. And once again, Dino, the boundary beats them all, mate. So bit of push and shove going on there. So McCall will be in the ruck again. I take it, and Mills is there. Yep. That looks like where are the ruckmen there? Yep. So in she comes. Brooks against McCall. Up in the ruck, and up they go. They throw it up. It's a little bit short, so Brooks, no one really got the kick out. Clear the ball, little kick, but it goes nowhere, and Taylor takes it over the board, and it's going to be another throw in for Mirboo North. Another throw in right outside the Yinnar's box, between Mirboo North and Yinnar box. So in they go. Here comes the umpire. The boundary umpire will come in from 15, 20 metres. She'll bring it in, bit of push and shove off the ball there. Brooks and McCall again. We've been said that all day, all this quarter. Anyway, McCall gets a nice tap out.
Ned Marsh got a clearing kick. Campbell for Mirboo North. That's a good pickup.
Oh, he gets caught. That's a big tackle there by number 53.
Riley Adams. Joffa.
Good tackle. He's been good, Adams.
He's sort of kicked it to no one there.
So's this bloke. Kratzak.
He's been good, yes.
Yep. Finds Blair.
And there's the siren.
So, three-quarter time here at the Yinnar Recreation Reserve, where Yinnar 4th, 7:31, trails Mirboo North 7-4-40-16. Dino, what do you think about that quarter?
Yinnar started off fairly well. They changed the side around, but undisciplined. We give away another 50-metre penalty goal. Mirboo North just look a bit cleaner going forward. Yinnar have tried to restructure. Had a bit of the ball, but look, I think it's going to take a good effort from Yinnar. What's that, 3 goals? But still, 3 goals is nothing this day and age. But Mirboo North just seem a little bit more desperate, I think, today. A little bit cleaner.
They are, mate. They have been so cleaner so far. So I think Coach Taylor will be going in and saying, righto, 1 quarter to go. We've had the game so far on our terms. We want to be able to win this. I think, and he'll just want to sort of say, well, all we need to do is keep playing our attacking game. Don't change the way we're doing things. And let's try to get a win out of this game. Now, I know Yinnar still have, they've got more in the tank. I know they can play a better footy than that, so it's by no means done. So it's going to be shaped up for an interesting quarter.
That's correct. Yinnar are going to have to roll the dice, I think.
Yeah.
Probably their last chance, nearly their last chance to make finals if we lose today. So we're just hanging on to that 6th spot with a hard run home. So
they've been going well. Hello, Joe, Mirboo North president there, just saying g'day up there to the 2 monkeys in the box up here. But
we might sign off, will we, Ange, for 3/4 time?
Yep, we'll sign off 3/4 time. Thanks, guys.
I might go and have a listen to the huddle.
Welcome back to the Yinnar Recreation Reserve for the final quarter, where Yinnar 4-7-31, trailing Mirboo North 7-4-46. What's been a pretty good game to date. Probably on Mirboo North terms more than Yinnar at the moment, but Yinnar have been known to come back, so we'll see what this quarter brings. So the umpire holds the ball up, and up go the ruckman, and Brooks against McCall. No rule tap out. The ball goes in. Kerr gets caught, gets tackled down. The umpire says, "I'll have it." So Coach Taylor just saying to keep things the same as they are. Moving north, we've had the game so far, and just keep doing the same things. Don't rely on a bit of the breeze that we've got, and just keep going on. So that's what they're doing. Moving north, and Turner, the captain Turner, comes in and kicks a right foot into nowhere though, and here he comes, young Woodall, gets tackled beautifully by Mills. Umpire says play on. There's a captain again, and he comes through there. Turner, there's people going everywhere. Number 6 F Yinnar. Cantwell gets her hands out, and Chapman, and there's big the beast in Nash, and he just watches it go over, and Familara had him, and looking all right, down and probably 50 metres out from moving north forward line, so on the boundary. So the boundary umpire comes in, and he's going to ball it up. It's going to be McCall against Brooks. Up they go, and he gets thumped out, and then Big Campbell gets
again
the foot,
with the blue helmet.
It's going to be Smith. Smith gets the ball strong. He gets into Woodall. Woodall gets, he's smuffed it, and it's gone. Geez, Woodall in good position there, young fella. He's played pretty well. He's just shanked it though, but that's all right. Still moving north third line. Dino, and what was the word in Yinnar camp?
I didn't get too close in the end. Everyone bailed me up and wanted to speak to me, Ange. But I think he just basically the gist of it was, let's just take it on, roll the dice.
Yep.
We've got nothing to lose. This could be the end of the season, as in finals aspirations. So let's just take it on, roll the dice, get a couple of quick ones, and then just see what happens. So
I was just saying, Abby Taylor there, I was just saying, control what we can control. Don't do anything different. We've had it on our terms. Continue on. He goes, we want plenty of the run, I want plenty of legs like we've had all game. Don't change a thing. So we'll see what happens. So far is Big Smith, and gets the hands out, and who's that? That's young Woodall again. Back to Smith. He goes, you've dropped the young fella.
Pinged for throwing the ball there, I think, so, if anything. He's sort of one-handed handball again over to Cantrell, who's a left footer. He's going to straighten up and go inboard. You've got to be good, and he wasn't good, but Ned Marsh was good enough to get it. Zach's got to clear it out here, but he's
stopped the side as well.
He shanked it. Henderson's kept it in. And moving off, we're going to win this. So totally mucked that up.
Lamborn straight into Paneri. Paneri takes a quiet mark. He just stands there. Is anyone on the mark there? There's not. He goes out, and he's going to find Big Campbell. Now, Campbell might have a shot here. He may have a shot. Now, Moving North will be happy to take their time.
I think he's probably been in their top 2 or 3, Campbell. He was in the back line. He's pushed down where they moved him, have they, Ange? Because he's here having a shot on goal now.
Shot they have, mate. They swung him down. So he's normally in the back line. They've moved him forward. So let's see what he does, mate. He's a nice kick normally.
He's a left footer, is he? Well, look at that. He's he hasn't got the distance, but there's Nash is there.
No, Nash behind the points, mate.
Behind the points. Is that Nash, was it?
That was
Nash,
back on. The beast, you can't miss him.
So Chapman will kick out for Yinnar. What will he do here? I'm guessing he's going to clear it out towards the scoreboard side. That's the way he's going now. He's usually a good kick to Grinstead Jones. Probably gained 20, 30 metres. Grinstead Jones will go back and look for another short. Harry McCall, who's been good.
Well, mate,
I think he's been in our best.
He has.
He's going to come out wide here to Dyke. Has to be a good kick.
Dyke going to be under the pump.
Dyke's got back up in Bobby Linton. Let's see what Bobby can do.
Yeah, be done well. That'll get around the Linton.
Linton goes forward to Henderson. Is the target.
Yep. Kennedy just spoils the mark, and it's going to be Oddie against, and that's Firmilano. He kicks on, and he comes in board Yinnar. He trips over himself. It looks like Huddy Kerr gets a ball, gets to the Reese Kratzer, who's going to be hot, but he gets rid of it. Drop there by Brooks. And that was
Cantrell with a quick kick, and Seb Familaro nearly marked at number 7 for Blair.
Kicks it, and it's going to go to the boundary, mate. So the ball goes over the boundary, 55 metres out, right on the boundary out of the Yinnar forward line. So the umpire comes in, and Brooks against McCall. Brooks gets a tap down. Really to no one. Here comes the captain in Turner, and did he get tripped over? Yep.
Just looks a moving off kick the way he's pointing.
He's had a real good game, Turner. He's put his body on the line. Legend of the club.
And I think that's the difference, Ange. Today watching it, I was speaking to someone at 3/4 time. Moving North's good senior experienced players are playing well, and some of Yinnar's haven't stood up today. So young Cantrell picks it up. He hasn't been too bad, Zach, today. Ned Marsh, who's been good for Yinnar.
Yeah, there it goes again, mate. And they go up. The Paneri gets a tap down, but number 9 for
number
Yinnar
9
comes
is
through
Burge.
Burge. He comes through and through, nice kick, but only to find Kratzat. And Kratzat immediately plays on, and he's going to find his teammate. No, he doesn't. He was looking for Campbell, and there's Harry McCall and Mills, the 2 young fellas from Yinnar. Oh, he's been given. He's looking, grabbed him by the ponytail there. And Harry thinks he's got the free kick, but no, he hasn't. Or has he? No, he hasn't. The umpire's going to ball it up. Brooks says, I'm going to go up, and McCall says, so am I. So Brooks gets a tap out, doesn't really find him on Smith against Chapman, and the boundary line beats them all. So 5 minutes gone, 31 plays 47, moving North's way. So far, pretty even quarter where it looks like here they are again, Brooks and McCall. Geez, Harry's done a good job for Yinnar since he's gone to the ruck, and Brooks has been rucking all day. Nice duel going on. Up they go. Harry comes over the top.
Grinstead Jones to Harry McCall. I think he threw that.
He did, and then Hudson Kerr gets a thumping kick.
Nash leading for the ball here. Is he carrying an injury or not?
I
the
think
boundary,
he is, mate. He's not moving like he normally does.
The boundary beats, and Bobby Linton was on his tail there. So it's probably 30, 40 metres out from Mirboo North's goal, right on the tailor-made sign. Full fencing and decking.
The 2 respective coaches
from Mirboo North and Yinnar against each other today. So Harry McCall's going to ruck again. He's everywhere at the moment. I know Ned Marsh is going to take this one, I think.
He's got in the way, as you said. You've got
the little umpire just couldn't get it in. They're doing a good job, these junior umpires.
They are, mate. And that was the right decision by the umpire too. So let's do it again, boys. Let's have another go up. He's been held, as you know. Play on, says the umpire.
A couple of players held
and
there.
Thumps Grimstead gets the ball, and he gets only to find Campbell. Who he spooled. Gee, that was must have been a free kick in that.
Moving all for out then.
I think
it looks like Grinstead Jones got a kick for holding.
I'd say so.
That's what the umpire signalled anyway. Umpire Bahaja, one of the experienced umpires. Grinstead Jones has been very pedantic, Budgie, always.
He's been consistent though all day. He's done the same, both sides.
You've got to come back over your mark. So what's he going to do now? He's going to come over his mark. Budgie's not budging. He's told him to come around a little bit.
He's not budging.
That's one of the Johnsons, 42. Yeah. He's going to go to Jack Dean.
Dean, yep.
Dean, he's going to hold it up and look for another option. He's going to go out wide to McCafferty. Haven't seen much of him today. Young Matt McCafferty, one of our juniors. He chips it to Dyke. He's probably gained about 30 metres. Now Chapman's got it and going to load up. Go through the centre. That's a poor kick. But Matty Nardino's got it, handballed it back to Johnson, trying to get some system here, Yinnar. And that's Burge, I think, is it? No,
number 26 there is McCafferty.
McCafferty, young McCafferty, and that's a poor kick.
Yep, Stevens dropped it, but he done what intercept, and there goes a young Riley Oddie, who just takes a kick in fresh air and misses the whole lot. So the umpire's found a free kick, and where's it going? I can't see where it's going.
He's pointing to Femolaro, who had a shot on goal, probably maybe the second quarter.
Well, he's left footed on the right side. Bit of breeze against him, but
there's a 50.
There you go. Talking about undisciplined play.
And there's that.
Obviously, someone said something, and there's so we'll get one back.
The dissent rule, whether we agree with it or not.
Yep. And
as commentators,
he goes here. He doesn't like he takes them the full 50, and that might have even been 150.
And that's a gift goal every day. You know, like, geez, I'd hate to be playing this day and age, Ange. I reckon I'd give away a goal a week.
Lucky to play, mate. So
if I wasn't sent off, I'd be definitely giving 50s away.
Well, we had a goal there from Yinnar. So 5-7-37, play 7-5-47. That was undisciplined play by Mirboo North.
Brings it back to a 2-goal game at it's very hard to reach. I think it's 8:29. Sort of 8 minutes 30 gone. So by the time they throw this up again, there'll be 9 minutes possibly gone. So plenty of time.
Plenty of time, and looking all right there when they move the ball pretty well.
Like I said, they've made a few changes. It's just they've just been chasing their tail all day. Mirboo North got away to a 2-3 goal lead, and looks like they got.
He's back in the ruck again.
Back in the ruck, which sometimes worries me because the young bloke was very good.
The umpire's going to say he didn't have it. He's going to say take it back. So Peter's got the ball right in the centre of the ground for Mirboo North. And he's going to be looking. There's Jake Nash, but no, he just thumps it in the middle.
Nashy's got this. Nashy's all over this. Well spoiled.
2-1, and there comes
Blair kicked it off the ground.
Playing soccer like
and Chapman can't concede. He can't concede. He might be.
And there he goes. He comes back, Blair. Oh, he's dropped it. Yeah, the umpire said, "Was that it?"
It was either dropped. There was going to be a point or a drop, but he's paid a free kick to Yinnar for holding the ball there. And so that'll be Chapman who chips it to Nardino. He's been pretty good this
He's had a good
last
half.
quarter
Good
and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, number 64. He chips it. That's a poor kick, but it's a good
took
mark
and they're
by,
off. They're off. They've got
by one
numbers
of the
through the centre.
Johnsons.
And Yinnar coming streaming through, and he's going to find his teammates. They've got numbers back in the forward line there, and they move it forward. Here goes Fermalaro. He's going to take some catching. Look at him go on the left foot. He goes in an open goal, and he kicks a goal for Yinnar. So Yinnar starting to run. They've really kept making their way back into this game. And
so what's that, Ange? It's probably a 4 point.
It's going to be 4 points, mate.
4 point game, I think. I can hardly read that scoreboard.
6-7-43 plays 7-5. 47, 10 minutes gone, last quarter, and Yinnar seem to have a run on. They just moving the ball forward. I think what you said back then, what Daniel Taylor said, roll the dice, and that's exactly what Yinnar are doing right now.
I think so. It's just it's a little bit of experience there too. Some of the better experienced players like Grinstead Jones on the ball again now. He's getting his hands on it. But I think Femalaro's probably been Yinar's best.
He has.
Looking up the top here, you get a good view from the top of the coach's box.
He was 20 metres away from anyone, and I've seen him run today. No one was ever going to catch him with a 20-metre head start. He picked it up nicely, ran an open goal.
So if anything, Yinnar, Ange, our Achilles heel's probably our ruck this year. We'll see a big Liam Eade goes against that Brooksy still ruck, and there was a neutral contest there. It's in the mud, but I think Mirboo North has got a free kick.
No, it's going Yinar's way. So
that'll be Johnson.
Yep.
37, I think, goes over to his brother who can't get it.
Yep.
His brother's handballed it out to 39 Cantrell. It's going to be a good kick. That's Pumpkin, Betty Nardino, goes across to the ruckman.
Spud's brother.
And that's Grinstead Jones, and that's a good mark nearly by Mirboo North. It's a hot contest in there. They've picked one out. I think it might be a Mirboo North free kick.
I'll tell you what, Yinnar looking much more desperate now, Dean.
Yes, there's only 4 points in at 11-minute mark. Yinnar have lost.
Anyone's game. What's happening here? It's 50, is it?
No, I think Budgie, he's very pedantic, Budgie.
Good on him.
Yinnar have lost 3 or 4 very close games this year, below a goal. We got rolled by a couple of points last week. Another game, I think, against MDU. We just got pipped.
And you've got to win this to sort of make the finals.
Well, we've got to win this to basically make the finals, because it's pretty tight contest. That's a good mark to Mirboo North.
Yep, it looks like
I think it's a tackle. I think it's in the back. Yeah, it was a clumsy tackle in the end.
Have a look who that is. I'll get up and he gets up. So Brooks.
Brooks, the big ruckman, he's been good today. Definitely in their top 3 or 4, I think, easy.
All day he's rucked. And
he's a premiership ruckman. I think he played it was a milestone game, I think, earlier this year.
And there's Liam Nash. He gets
there's experience.
And there goes the captain, and he kicks it forward. And who's that run on the ball? That's young Woodall, but he's hot in the collar. He gets it into Taylor. Taylor takes a shot, and he kicks
that's a behind. So Yinnar get a chance to reload here. That could have just about not sealed it, but let's see what Cantrell does here. That's a dangerous kick, but Chapman, there was nothing in that. He sort of nearly rolled. He's got to go back behind his mark. That's good umpiring.
Chapman against the young fella in
that was his experience trying to sneak a couple of metres.
Didn't work. The umpire's right. Play on. You're allowed to run.
So that's the new rule.
Yep, and here he goes. He's going to go up against Fermalaro. Fermalaro gets a tap down. The ball goes out of bounds and right on the centre, right outside. Well, the establishment here at Yinnar. I dare say there'll be some feedback going at this time of day right off that bar. Either way, and ball goes up. Here they go. Brooks gets a tap down, only to find
Johnson.
Johnson gets the hands. Did he get it out? No. Here he goes again. Adams. Here they go. They're looking pretty good here. They got McCafferty. McCafferty gets a kick in and he finds his team up.
Grinstead Jones. He plays on.
He's going to send it in and look. He's looking for. Is that he down there? No, he's been spoilt there. He's turned around though. He's kept the feet.
Burge, number 9.
Burge. Umpires could say they call it freak. Yinnar have got numbers everywhere down there.
Nardino, I think he can't pick it up, but he's gone one way then the other, and a mark drop mark
Kennedy
to
dropped
North.
He's paid it. He's paid it.
He might have paid a push.
He definitely didn't. Something. So that's Kennedy.
He didn't hold it, but I think he's paid a push.
He's going across the ground here. What's he done there? And he finds big Lambourne. Joel Lambourne plays on. Does he? He goes round. He goes, I'll get round you, and he did. Goes left foot. He's going to fight Hudson Kerr. Yeah. Ooh. Well, they weren't happy with that. And, anyway, umpires in the best positions. That's he's called it a mark.
Budgie's usually pretty good, Budgie. So we can't
with the ball.
see
Kerr finds a mark, looking for Stevens. He's going to find him. Is he? No, the boundary's going to. Oh, is that out in the full? No, it's not. And they come in, and there's Turner, the captain, and the ball goes over, and boundary umpire once again will ball it up. So he comes in about 10-15 metres, and it's going to be Eade against Richardson this time. The ball comes down, and that's Hudson Kerr gets her hands out. And here he comes, Turner, the left footer, raking left footer, comes back, and Linton drops what he should have taken to find Smith. And there's Cantrell, Chapman into the centre of the ground here. They're going to move the ball well here.
McCafferty, I think.
Yep, McCafferty. McCafferty's going looking for his number 34, but Peters spoils them.
And this is where Yinnar have fallen down. Oh, it's a free kick to Mirboo North.
What happened there? Must have got tripped or something.
Don't know. It's
must have been behind play there because Peters.
So Yinnar are doing all the attacking, but Mirboo North a pretty strong in defence here. A couple of experienced defenders down there. But I think that's Dyke.
Yep, it's Dyke.
He's taken the kick out. That's over to Cantrell. He's probably had his best game for Yinnar. Ned Marsh in the centre. He's an experienced campaigner. He's getting on a bit, but he's look. I think they're just going to go. Let's go direct now. You know, that's Burge. He's got to pick that up cleanly.
He's got some numbers here. Look at that. And there he is again. And Eade across to. And who's that? There,
Famolaro again.
Famolaro. Geez, he's had a good game. He plays immediately on. He's on the left foot. And you said he likes to have a shot at goal when he's run. He's got the hand up. And you know, have they got it? No, he had the hand up like he got it, but he didn't. It's a point. So 6-8, 44, plays 7-6, 48. It's Mirboo North.
So what's that? That's 4-point difference looking at that score. Very hard to read that bright green scoreboard.
15 minutes gone.
I think we should do something about that.
Probably put on our glasses.
It needs to be toned down.
Benny Campbell he just thumps the kick. Where'd that go? It's gone nowhere. Or has he found Big Liam Nash? No, and there's Turner again going in there fighting. Like he has done all day. The legend, stalwart of the Cub. The ball's going to looks like it's going to go over the boundary line. Is it? No, it's still in. It's going to be. Can't really see there. That's Lambourne against someone, and the boundary's going to beat them all. So centre, right on the centre line, outside the rooms here. Boundary umpire comes in again. Players everywhere. Not many in the Mirboo North forward line, that's for sure. So up they go, and Big Eade against Richardson, and Richardson gets a tap out, but only to find the Yinnar player. But there's Blair. Blair goes, have I got it? Number 42 goes on. It looks like they're going to. Johnson looking for his player, but doesn't find him. There's Wilkins. Wilkins taps the ball forward. And there's Kratz out. It's had a good game. Peters gets a ball and raking kick. Oh, but is he going sideways? Who to? He's looking for Woodall, and he's found young Max Woodall right at the centre of the ground. So Woodall's taking his time. He's going to steady it down. Is he looking for Nash? No, he goes, nah, he's going to look. He's got smart playing by the young fella. Campbell, he just goes sideways. Really, you know what, for a 15-year-old, he showed maturity there. He took his time.
And he outpointed a good senior player in Yinnar in Dyke there. He just showed more desperation and took that
And
mark.
there's Taylor right in front of us.
I could be disappointed with that, I think.
So Taylor, the coach, right in front of us, kicks it in nicely, and has he got any targets there? He has all.
Went up.
And there's Big Smith. He's a strong. He's gone up.
Free kick to Chapman, I think. It was a little bit clumsy, but it was just desperate
He was desperate by Smith.
There was no intent in it or anything. It was just a clumsy tackle, which you're going to pay every day.
Cantrell's got a great half.
He's straightened himself up a bit today, Zach. That's Johnson kicks it out to no one.
No one, and there's Big Joel Lambourne. Lambourne's going to find the captain. What a captain game he's had, Damo Turner.
Yep.
He goes in and plays, and he finds Peter, and Peter's going to steady. So Mirboo North looks like they're going to have a shot here. Young Peter for Mirboo North. Let's see what he can do here.
This could be nearly a sealer, Angie, if he gets this. Otherwise, if it goes through behind, it gives Yinnar a chance to reload and try and get it out.
18 minutes gone, 4 points in it. Not much. I don't know if he'll make the distance here. It's a long kick.
Goal or a goal or out of bounds on it'd be good score here or good point.
So there's no one in there.
No, he's pretty confident. He's probably on the paint of.
It's 50 metres. Yep, he's going to have a crack at it though.
He's a left footer. He's given a lot of height, but he's got
gone nowhere.
So that's probably a good result for Yinnar.
I'd say so there, mate.
Last roll of the dice, they're going to get it back down there and score. It's 18 minutes gone, just ticked over, so Chapman's going to clear it right on the point post. So he comes in now. He'll go long. He always goes long, so he's gone out to the wing. One of the Johnsons, 42, marked that. I'll get their names right eventually. That was Daniel Johnson. He's kicked it to Ned Marsh, his mate. He's gone back to one of the Johnsons. He wants to get a kick away here. That could
young Peters
intercepted by Peters.
Young Peters has done pretty well. He's had a good game. He went
sort of poor kick by Yinnar there. They didn't make the most.
Where's he going? He's switched it right across. And who's he looking for? Lambourne. Has he found him? Oh, he's dropped it. And now look at this. It's number 13. He's going to pick it up. And he does Grimstead. He goes down. Who's that? That's Oddie. He gets tackled. He's held it in his umpire. Geez, he done well. Moving North are very lucky there because they could have got away with it.
Jones, he attacked it hard. It didn't come to him. It came to him on the bounce. Otherwise, he would have been having a shot. But he would have been 45 out.
45, 50 metres out.
I think he might have won that ruck contest.
Nash comes through. And there's Blair. He's played a good game. You got Blair on the Campbell. Campbell tries to dance round one, and he does. Little chip kick and finds Kerr. Kerr just takes his time. He's cramping. That's all. So Kerr goes back and looking for someone to kick to. Lambourne's giving him something. He's going to go towards the boundary, and he's going to find his teammate in Campbell, who's had a cracking game today. So Campbell, right outside the coach's box there of Yinnar's. He's looking for someone to kick to. He just thumps it long, and he goes Brooks, and they're right in front of us. You got all the big boys there. The ball comes down. No one really gets it. And the Yinnar get the kick away, and if they go the ball in, that's Big Edie goes in and crashing in. Oh, that was well done there by Mirboo North. Who was that? He come in, Panera, he come in hard and done really well. Yeah, so right in front of the coach's box.
Yeah, he didn't really want that ball then.
He didn't want it. Up goes Brooks, and he gets a tap down.
Riley Adams to the kick out. But
Kerr, Turner.
And this is going
to Peter gets a mark, and Moving North haven't got the numbers. You got Peters on the far side, but Yinnar have got numbers there. Take your time, and he goes. Campbell goes, give us a kick, and that's young Peters, and you got what they've beat them all 1 point.
This could be the last.
What a game!
Yinnar, so what's that?
20 minutes gone. 5 points in it.
5 points. I can't read that.
Yinnar play on straight away there, Dino, and they move it down the back pocket.
They're going to move it. Cantrell, his kicking has been reasonable today. Ned Marsh went for a mark there. It looks like it's Mirboo North's ball. No, Yinnar picked it up through Johnson. Henderson.
Here they go.
He's usually not the best kick, but he's going to kick that long. Probably the last roll of the dice. Yinnar have hardly taken the mark, and therefore
Fumalaro's got it though. That's always dangerous to McCall.
To McCall, to Burge, a veteran.
I'll tell you what.
The Sorry might beat Yinnar again here today.
I don't think so, mate. They've got the ball. Look at that. He just finds. Grinch said, well, there we go.
If this is Yinnar to make the finals, they're going to have to kick this one, and then obviously it goes back to the centre. We've probably got a minute or two to go.
Yep, I'd say there'll be a minute or two to go, mate.
They're running about 23 minutes.
I might ring Waddy. Yep. I'm just hearing some get some text from Snelly up in he's holidaying up in
who is
Matt Snelly's up there in Lake Central's having a bit of a holiday at the moment. He said tell Dino everything's malicious down there. So anyway, back to the footy. And they've missed it. He's missed it. There's a bit going on here. Someone's down behind play here.
I'm so sure.
Someone's been dropped. Young Peter, it looks like. There was a bit of tussle going on there. Not too sure what happened.
That was a crucial shot on goal by Grinstead Jones.
Yep, and there's young Shannon Kennedy who gets the ball and looking for his teammate, and he finds him in Reece Kratzat. Has had a cracking game. He's been hurt behind play. Something's happened there. I don't know what. But anyway, back to the footy, and the ball goes up here. Nash, they're everywhere, the big boys, and that looks like Big Chapman gets their hands out. Young Stevens goes down. He gets the ball, and they get desperate footy here at Yinnar. And it's right outside the coach's box, and they know there can't be long to go, and it stacks on the mill, and they're all going in pretty hard because they know Yinnar need to get another goal to win this game, and Mirboo North want to hang on. 22 minutes gone, 45 plays 49, Mirboo North's way 45 out from the Yinnar goal. The ruckmen go up. Brooks gets a tap down. It's just a hot potato. It's really going nowhere, and there's a captain Turner, and he's played a great game, and he kicks it, and he finds Smith, and Smith, big, strong body, takes his time. He goes inboard, and he finds... Does he find Nash? Yes, he does. One hand, and Nash just too good. Too good, Nash.
Experience. I think
that's one leg.
I think this could be game over hands.
And they're just kicking the ball around. Taylor's going, yep, time is my friend. There can only be a minute or two to go, Dean, I think.
There's not long to go. We haven't heard, usually they'll say on the bench how long to go.
Oh, he's shanked it. So Taylor's shanked it out in the full. So this will be interesting. They're going to get numbers back, but
I think this is the last roll of the dice, Ange, for Yinnar, because what are we looking at? 23
minutes gone. 23 and a half minutes gone. 45 plays 49.
It could be another heartbreak game for Yinnar.
So Cantrell's just going to go inboard. He does, and he finds his teammate.
Ned Marsh. Ned's going to have to go.
Oh, they're going backwards, back to Cantrell.
And
they're going sideways. They're trying to, what are they doing here? They've got a lot of time here. But anyways, at some stage, you're going to have to thump it forward. They're just keeping possession. And that's Peters. Peters spoils well. And Bo Peters on the far wing. He just gets the ball. He steadies up and he finds his teammate in Max Woodall. Woodall just takes his time. The young 15-year-old, showing maturity for his a couple of games in senior footy. Finds his teammate Lambourne and moving on. They're just kicking it around, wasting that clock down. And he finds Hudson Kerr, and Kerr just taking his time. We're hearing about this. There can't be long to go, guys. There must be like at least 1 or 2 minutes, and that'll be it. So the ball Still Kerr taking his time.
We're going to hang on, Ange.
They're going to hang on, are they? We'll see, Dino, because the game's not over. The sign hasn't gone. The ball goes up and they come down. Yinnar get a hurried kick out. And who's going to get this? Yinnar? Oh, that's McCall. McCall plays on.
Pumpkin.
And who's Pumpkin? That's
Nardino,
that's Potato's cousin. They go down and Taj Wilkins gets beaten round. And here we go. They got the numbers moving north or not? What a big mark. Who's that? That is Lambourne. What a mark that was, mate. Yes, he'll be taking his time.
Yeah, there
can't be long to go.
I keep saying that could have been the last roll.
And they're going backwards. They're just going to take their time.
Good defensive footy by
Taylor goes back to Lambourne. There it is. Mirboo North. Mirboo North win here at the Yinnar Recreation Reserve. So that's one each to the Taylor brothers. Yinnar beat Mirboo North up at home, and Mirboo North have beaten Yinnar today. So 6-9-45. Yinnar had been defeated by 7-7-49 Mirboo North in what was a really entertaining game of football, Dean. I think first half was Mirboo North, all on Mirboo North's terms. Third quarter, Yinnar come back, and the last quarter was pretty even, but Mirboo North just hung on.
Yeah, look, Mirboo North, disappointing for Yinnar. That's probably their fourth or fifth loss by a goal this year and the same last year. But Mirboo North, from the start, kick the first 3 or 4 goals, and if you're chasing your tail, it's hard in mid-Gippsland. It's not AFL where you can kick 5 goals in 4 minutes.
No, that's right.
And full credit to Mirboo North, a young side today, and they're probably their experienced players in the end, stood up and withheld a late surge by Yinnar to hang on by 4 points, was it?
4 points.
4 points. Yinnar had a couple of chances. Quincy James had a shot on goal, but then we had a last foray. But who was it? That was a good mark in the last line.
It was Lambourne, big strong mark. Yep, it was like Leo Barry.
So look, congratulations, to Mirboo North. That's haven't won too many games this year, but that gives them a lot of confidence. They've rolled the dice and played a few kids.
They did.
So
and look, taking nothing away from Mirboo North, it was on their terms for most of the day.
Yeah.
And but Yinnar felt like they didn't get going until the third quarter, and then played probably one
be disappointed.
quarter.
They had opportunities in that last quarter to snatch the lead.
Yep.
But just a little bit of experience there by Mirboo North, so they'll be very disappointed, obviously, and I'll have to go in and listen to what the coach has got to say in 5 minutes.
It's been an entertaining game of footy here, Dino. Thanks for inviting us down here.
No worries, Ange. Thanks. It's been great comment. And is that Snelly listening? And is he on the live stream?
He's up there holidaying. And
tell him to get stuffed.
I'm sure he heard that to him up there. So he'll be joining the same.
It's a great win by Mirboo North away. It's a great rivalry between the two clubs. We do respect each other as well, as much as there is a good rivalry between the Tigers and the Magpies. But too good today, and we'll be licking our wounds.
That's the way it is. So, final scores here at Yinnar Recreation Reserve. Mirboo North 7-7-49 defeated Yinnar 45. The scoreboard
just taking the scoreboard's gone on strike. Hutchie's cracked the shits up there.
Yeah, well, thanks very much, guys, and thanks to the cameraman for having us here today.
Thank you very much for the live streaming. Thank you.
Over and out from the Yinnar Recreation Reserve.
Thank you, Ange.
Oh.